What's going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another episode of Chaos right here for you on the channel. Big up to everybody that's watching. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and make sure that you check out everyone who's on the panel. Their channels will be in the description, and it's also going to be on screen the entire time. Big up to Warrior Kula, my guy Sam, Omar BYT. How are you guys? What's going on?
What's up,
good,
man?
man?
All good, man. All good.
Bro,
Ready
didn't
for
you
the
guys watch
season.
that Liverpool game just now?
Yeah,
Yes,
I did.
I was just doing a watch along for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
big up
a
for the
game,
raid,
what
my
a
guy.
game.
I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
I'm getting.
it was a
Will,
pretty good way to start off the season. That was
Will,
entertaining.
I'm getting cooked in the chat because my boy Kunai had a stinker.
Kanate your boy.
Well,
That's your boy.
Well, you
Do
know
you know
what's
why?
funny, yeah? I don't do
You know
a
why?
lot of.
Because I've been begging him to come to Madrid. That's why.
I've been doing a lot of like I don't do a lot of Premier League watch alongs last season, right?
Yeah.
But this year I was like, man, should I really do this game? Because I find a lot of these Premier League games boring, bro. I stumbled into a good one. I would say the first like hour of the game, it was just business as usual. Like it looked like Liverpool just stroll into a victory. But then out of nowhere, it just picked up. Just went 2-2,
That's a good
and then all of a
performance
sudden
by
it just
Semenyo as well, bro.
what a
You know
performance!
what's
Hey.
crazy? So I was supposed to do a watch along for it on my second
Now,
channel.
I was wondering. I was like, well, Will is not doing a watch along.
Yeah. So I had to cancel it because I got new Wi-Fi.
Finally,
No
no
one was
lag.
at the house.
I hear you, man.
It took
Man
them
said,
like 2 hours to set up everything. So they
Man-
finished only maybe 30, 40 minutes ago. So that's why I just had to cancel it. But that's okay, though, because my old Wi-Fi can hold that, okay? Next time I see somebody from that company, they're getting slapped. All that money for shit Wi-Fi.
Same with my old PC. Yeah, that PC can hold that, but we
Yeah, bro, hold
anyway.
that.
But listen, man, look at
Hold
we got a new PC, new Wi-Fi. Listen, man.
Hey, look, bro, I'm
bleeding
feeling a
it.
little
And
bit different today.
Omar, new mic as well.
Hey, look, bro, I noticed that. I joined Sam's.
Yeah, we can hear Sam now.
Bro, I joined Sam's live stream earlier. I think he was doing something with a Man City fan.
Yeah, Kel. Yeah,
And
Kel.
I'm sitting here like,
That's
hold up. Am I hearing this nigga Sam in 4K?
Yeah,
I said, what's going? Because
Yeah,
usually
clear,
like
man.
when I'm listening to Sam channel, I gotta turn up my phone all the way. I gotta put that shit like next to my ear. I'm like, yo, Sam is sounding crisp. Yeah. Nah, but Warrior, yo,
I love
what
you,
think,
Will, bro.
Yeah, man. Like you
Yeah.
guys said, the Liverpool game, amazing game, man. Hey, and the season is starting tomorrow in La Liga. It already started today.
Yeah, it
Again.
started today. But
But
let's be real, right? The teams that
Yeah,
played today,
the La Liga starts tomorrow.
yeah,
starts-
I
man.
mean,
No one
technically, La Liga
It
don't
starts
really
on
start
Tuesday. On
until
Tuesday.
the Kings of Europe play.
no.
But-
It starts with the champions step on the
Start
pitch.
with the champions,
When the
baby.
champions step on the pitch, the league
you know what?
starts.
Fair enough,
Okay?
fair
It's
enough,
like
fair
it's like
enough.
Liverpool today.
Fair enough.
Liverpool had to start. Liverpool were like, you know what? We're the champions. We're gonna open the league season. Okay. Not everybody now can play.
By the way, that Liverpool defense, it's looking
You need
spooky.
to, hey,
It's
listen, man.
looking
We'll talk
spooky.
about that another
looking
time.
I mean,
spooky.
but I
that
don't know
defense-
why. Okay, so tell me.
No, I know why.
the
No,
hell was Slot playing such a high line? Like, bro, like that counter when Semenyo
Everybody
scored.
wants to be
Do-
flicked
do-
these
do
days.
you know what?
Only
Do you know what
Van
it is?
They
Dijk
can do
and,
that
like,
flick.
like it was only Van Dijk and Konate. But it's like, bro, you can't have
It's
the
because-
entire team that high.
No. Listen, this is what everyone's
Frimpong is
mistaken.
always
No,
going up.
Warrior. Everyone's mistaken. It's got nothing to do with that. Those
What is it
subs
up?
that he made the stupidest subs. That he put Endo as a fucking
Yeah,
right
he
back.
put him at the right
And
back.
and they were just targeting that plays afterwards, bro. Kirkus and Frimpong, bro. The two attacking both of them, bro. You're not gonna
Yeah,
be able
they're
to
there.
survive with that. This is my thing. If you're gonna have one of them, you have to have a defensive fullback as well. Otherwise, it's not gonna look good. And listen, as much as I've picked this guy up, I'm gonna have to say this right now. Konate,
Yeah,
was
Konate for that second
he
goal.
was
I'm sorry, that
absolutely awful. He looked like he couldn't even walk properly in that game. No, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, that's my boy. But bro,
that first goal, that first Semenyo goal, man, like Swift Strickland, right? The goal, that first goal for me. I feel like Van Dijk, bro. The positioning from Van Dijk and Robertson.
did you see
how did
Robertson,
this guy,
Omar?
this guy just literally just walked through you two. It's like, bro, how is it nobody was noticing that this guy was running?
Bro,
Yeah.
did you see Robertson? His marketing was awful.
That's what I'm
His
saying. I'm like,
marketing
bro,
was awful.
I mean, Van Dijk, I see because Van Dijk is in front of him. 'Cause I'm like, okay, Van Dijk is looking at the ball, so he doesn't see who's behind him. Robertson, you're literally behind Van Dijk. You should have been able to see if Semenyo coming. You understand what I mean, right?
Fair enough. You know
But
what?
I mean, listen,
right?
I
Like,
mean, for me, I feel like
Mhm.
Ekatike, I was very impressed with him, right? In the attack, very, very good. He
What a
reminds
player.
me. I'm not gonna lie, he reminds me a little bit of Firmino. He does a lot of like, do you know how Firmino would drop
like dirty
in
work.
Yeah, link up
drop
play.
in deep, get the ball, go
Yeah.
past, try to go past players. He clearly is someone that enjoys. He's a guy who's energetic. I love that kind of striker, and I feel like Liverpool, that's the kind of striker that works for a club like that. You understand what I mean, right? And he definitely played well, man. What a performance from him. Cody Gakpo also played well. Great goal from him. And yeah, Chiesa scoring today. I was surprised. Like, bro, people forgot with all these signings that Liverpool keeps making. People forget that Chiesa is still at the club. And Chiesa's like, yeah, I just have to
I
remind
actually
him
think, do you know
about
what? I think this game shows not only do they need Isak now even more, but Gahey
Huh?
has to join.
Gahey.
They need
Gahey.
Gahey.
How do you watch that game and think, yeah, go
Yeah,
drop-
Isaac, yeah, I agree. I
Because
agree.
no,
I agree.
because
I think they need Guehi.
no. Do you know why? Do you know why I say
I
that?
think they
Because-
need Guehi.
Because if
Yeah.
Ekitike, no. Do you know why I say that? Because if Ekitike gets an injury, do you
Yeah,
get me? They don't have that. They don't have that kind
I
of.
mean,
a
look,
profile.
fair enough, but I just feel like that Liverpool back line. I mean, look, they got Kai Cenat at right back, brother. They tried to tell me that he was better than Trent Alexander-Arnold. Are you
No,
mad?
he's not. No, he's
Bro,
not.
Are you mad?
No, overall,
That
no.
right winger is not better than Trent.
Will, they have,
This
they have,
man got
they have, they have,
Defensively, he is. though.
Him
Yeah,
and
Defensively, I
Sanchez.
believe.
Stinker and Hog.
No, Trent is
Will,
better than
Will.
Frimpong defensively.
Well,
No.
Frimpong,
You
you
think
know,
so?
Yes, he is.
I feel like
And I don't even rate
defensively,
But
Trent.
I actually do think Trent's
I
a
feel
better
like
defender.
defensively, Frimpong wasn't getting like but like they weren't really attacking on his side that much. You understand what I mean, right? But man, like Victor Wembanyama in attack, you guys can't tell me man like Ekitike doesn't look like Victor Wembanyama.
He looks
bro.
like him,
Hey,
bro. Yeah.
Like, he
more
look like
like
the
more
build,
like
bro.
more like Eki TikTok.
Like, nah. But now, yo, look, chat. Let us know like what you guys are saying for that Premier League opener, because I actually thought it like that definitely was a good way to kick the season off. Super entertaining. Did you guys see that Semenyo? He was saying
That
that
was
there was like some
crazy.
racism going on. Some
Dude,
racism.
I saw that
Crazy,
too, man.
man.
I said,
Did
bro,
you see the clip
are we,
of the guy?
we're back
Yeah.
already?
Did
We're
you see
back
the clip
already, bro.
of the guy that was abusing him? Man was in a
Yeah,
wheelchair.
man.
Mhm.
Man was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that was
Semenyo better than
ridiculous.
me. I'd have just pushed him over. You feel me?
Nah. Come on, hey, Carnage. If a professional does that, you know that's
He
bad
can
luck.
hold that. I'd have just tilted his chair.
Yo, I'm dead. No,
forward.
straight up,
You
Will.
feel me?
If you're in a wheelchair and you did it, bro, don't do that.
But like,
when
yo,
you
bro, you
'Cause I'm-
can't
'cause
be
I'm- 'cause I-
racist and disabled. Come on.
Yeah, but bro, if you're
Life is hard enough. Come on, man. Like, what
Bro
is this?
said pick the struggle, bro.
you
That's
know what,
crazy.
Will? You know what,
He
Will?
gotta
You know what,
pick
Will?
the-
You know what that is? You know what is, Will?
I said pick a struggle. That's
You know what, Will?
ridiculous.
That's life, bro. That's karma, man. Don't be racist. When you're
Nah,
racist,
Carnage, you're
good
actually
people
well
are
off
Do
with
you
it.
know what I would have done if I was
I'd have
Semenyo and I
tipped the
scored?
chair over.
Bro,
Fuck
do you know
outta
what?
here.
If I was Semenyo and I scored that equal, do you know what I would have done? I would have run towards flipping what's it
Yeah,
called
yeah,
that guy.
you
Yeah,
did that
yeah.
area.
Do you know what? I would have pulled up. I would have pulled up. Yeah, I would have took my shirt off. Yeah, and it would have said it on the shirt beneath. I would have told them, "Are you still gonna be racist? That's what you get for being racist to me, bitch."
Yeah, some, man. He could hold that though.
Yeah,
But
man,
fellow
racist
chat,
prick.
like I said, man, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications. Check out all my boys who are up here. They all got their channels, all do great stuff as well. And if they're on my channel, you guys think I'd be bringing you bums? Come on, even though they support Barca, these three,
Get out of here.
not bums, okay? Like, these are my guys. So make sure to support them also, right? If you're not a member of the channel, if you want to get access to the Madrid badge, the Barca badge, then click that member button that's pinned. Join the Discord, the second channel. Those links are going to get dropped throughout the chat. Over 400 people. Best Discord on YouTube. You guys got to get in there. But let's get things going, bro, because like we mentioned earlier, La Liga is back, right? There were a couple games today, but let's be honest. Until either Real Madrid or Barcelona kick a ball, nobody really cares, right? Now, Barca got to defend that title, and they got a tricky game against Mallorca. Barca, guys, how are you feeling about this match? Man, like Pablo Torre is going to cook you.
Oh,
He must. He must.
Listen, guys, I'm not gonna lie. If Pablo Torre dunks on Barca, I'm gonna be so disappointed. But at the same time, guys, I'm gonna say it first. He was my baller, and he never got a chance under Xavi and under Hansi Flick. But it is a tough game. I think Torre is gonna have a good game. But I still think we got a lot of firepower for Mallorca, even if they park the bus. I think it'll take their time, but I think Barcelona eventually is gonna get the job done.
Yeah, of course.
Bro, I'm the only thing I'm scared about Pablo Torre is he has attacker now, big attacker like Vedat Murico, who is a specialist in corners and headers. And they have the other striker who's Canadian. I don't know his name, but he's big as well.
Oh,
so
Kyle
the
Lauren.
Kyle Lauren, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the only way we can they can cook us in set
And let me
pieces.
say this, Maria. Let me say this, bro. Pablo Torre is, what is he? He's a corner specialist.
Yes.
So we just gave them a guy who whips in dimes. So
match made in heaven. But look, I feel like still we're going to cook them. With all that, respectfully, they're going to hold 4, in my opinion. Barcelona is in crazy form right now. And these set pieces, Merchant, Vedat Moriki, everything, we're going to smoke them. Look, even though they are a tricky side, respect to them, they have been going to the Copa del Rey finals. They have not been relegated since they got promoted. They play Super Cup. They are a respectful La Liga side. But with all that being said, Rafinha is there, man. Ferran Torres, Marcus Rashford, we will be there. I hope you guys get absolutely cooked. But Omar, go on.
Listen, man. Listen. For many people in this league, going to Mallorca is a very, very terrible proposition. It's not for us. All right, bro? Last time I went to that stadium, I put 5 past that club. 5, okay? Putting 5 on their head top. Okay, man? Brand new season, bro. We're here to defend the crown. There's no jokes. Okay, bro? My team is absolutely cooking, bro. We're scoring 5+ goals every single game since this new season has started. Okay? We destroyed Como. We destroyed all of the teams in Japan and South Korea. But now in the big game tomorrow, with the registrations now completed now, knowing that we're gonna have our goalkeeper out there, we're gonna have Rashford in that game, right? We have a firing Yamal right now on form, right? Rafinha is still putting the ball at the back of the net. Fermin Lopez is cooking. You understand what I mean, right? My midfield is looking strong, right? The defense, listen, Ronald Araujo cooked in the Joan Gamper, so that gives me hope. You understand what I mean, right? He looked good in that high line. I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow, man. I expect us to get the job done tomorrow. We're getting that first win, and we're making a statement win. It's not just going to be any win, bro. It's going to be a statement win. Real Madrid, you guys are going to see, bro. We're going to listen. We might put another 5 on their head top to remind you guys. Listen, man. You guys think last season was just a it was just a trend. Nah, man. We're here to defend this crown. We're here to defend this crown, man. You guys are not ready. You and your new manager, bro, you're getting absolutely dumped this season as well. Don't worry about it.
Let's see
man?
if your defense can hold up this season, man.
Don't worry,
That's
bro. Don't worry
question
about my
now.
defense. My defense was bad last season. I still battered you guys 4 times.
I know, but you're the best defender's not left. I'm just saying.
Listen, man.
Okay,
Listen, my
man,
defense
it
was
is
bad
what it
last
is.
season, and I still cooked.
It is what it is.
And we are gonna cook too. And listen, tomorrow I ain't worried, man. We're defeating.
Nah.
We're beating Mallorca, man.
Listen, little Simba, you've got all the pressure. Little Simba over here. I'm just
Hey,
gonna
look,
run that gimmick.
I don't mind the underdog gimmick, Sam.
Oh,
I'll run with
100%.
that.
My
100%.
I'll run with that because the way that Barcelona fans are speaking, Madrid might as well just cancel the season. Just wrap
That's
it up.
why I am doing a Hamza.
Don't even play on Tuesday.
I am doing
Just
a
forfeit
Hamza.
the
I
match.
bet cancel the season, just like you guys try to cancel the Copa del Rey final. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
No. Little Simba, let them have all the pressure. Then if they fold and if they don't deliver, well, then we can just crash on them.
Listen. You are the last people to ever talk to me about talking shit. I have this fraud right there in the top left.
Why are you pointing at Warrior?
No. You have been talking the most. No, I'm talking to Will. Okay,
You're talking about Sam, right? That's why you're pointing at
You.
Sam, Warrior.
That's why I had to point it to you because listen, it's not Sam. Sam is actually someone that starts a lot of sense as a Madridista. You like to waffle. That's all you're known for.
I like to
know what I mean,
waffle.
right? And you have been waffling. Listen, we got the clips. We got every single clip of you, bro. You feel me, right?
Are
And
you
you're gonna
mad?
answer for your you're gonna
Yo, hey,
answer for your
Coco,
crimes this season, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm ready.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What are you talking about, Omar? How is it
You're
that on
getting-
this
you're
lovely
getting- listen,
Friday
let me tell you something, bro.
you joined this
season-
stream
This
to
season, I'm
spew
not letting
utter
you get away with
nonsense?
nothing. I let you get
What are
away
you
with a
talking
lot
about?
last season. This season, you ain't getting away with none. You see,
Get away with what?
I've been
Get away with
You know
what?
what it is, right? Past few weeks, I've been calm. But now that the season has started, bro, we ain't no more respectfulness, none of this shit no more.
Are you
right?
going to win the
Time to be
Champions League,
shameless.
Omar?
It is time. to be
Omar,
shameless. The season has
Omar,
started, bro.
Are
Yeah.
you going to win the Champions League based off what you
Am I
think?
going to win I'm more likely to win the Champions League.
No.
than you.
I didn't
I'm
ask
more
what you're
likely to
more
win the
likely to
Champions
do.
League.
I
See this
asked
guy,
you, will
yeah?
you win it?
See this guy. This guy thinks he's slick,
Omar,
right? See, you're
yes
talking to
or
me about
no?
the
Will
Champions
you
League.
win the Champions League this season?
bro, I thought this was about La Liga though.
That's
'Cause
what I'm
if it's
saying.
La
Hold
Liga-
on.
Hold on,
Yeah,
wait,
man.
hold on.
I'm just
If it's
asking,
about
bro.
La Liga, I'm sure. Listen,
when
I
the
don't care.
Champions
just
League
asking
comes,
the
listen,
question.
when we go-
Omar,
when the
will you
Champions League
win?
draw comes
Because
around,
you're
we
doing
can-
a
then we
lot
can
of
talk.
yapping. Will you win the Champions League this season? Yes or no?
Bro, why
That's
are we
it.
talking about the Champions League, bro?
Oh,
We haven't
okay,
even
okay,
enjoyed it.
It's a
okay,
La Liga
Bro,
show,
I know
Will.
what you
It's
can
a La
say, bro.
Liga.
Listen, let's focus
all
on the
right,
league.
all right.
Who's gonna win the league, bro? Are
To
you
be
gonna win
fair-
the league? Will,
be
are you
fair
winning
to you,
the season?
Omar?
Okay, let's focus on the league. We're on La Liga, right? La Liga starts.
Yeah.
To start out. Are
Yeah.
you winning La Liga this season?
All right,
Are
look, to be
you
fair
winning?
to you,
Omar, what?
if
Yeah,
I
no,
was a
it's-
Barca fan, I wouldn't want to answer a Champions League question either.
Oh, we're gonna.
So I get
bro,
it. I get
listen,
it.
When the Champions League draw happens, and we all know who we're
The
playing.
28th.
Ask me the question then. Okay, bro.
Okay.
I might have an answer. But for
All right,
now,
well, look.
since we're talking about La Liga now, okay, let's talk about La Liga. I believe in my heart we are gonna
Yes.
retain our title this season. Do
Okay.
you believe in your team to win the league this season?
Yes, I do.
Come on.
Real Madrid are winning La Liga this season.
You're
Yes,
winning
yes,
La
we
Liga.
are.
Bro,
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Yes, we
lie,
are.
bro. I'll be
Yes,
real.
we
You're
are.
the only Madrid
Yes, we
fan
are.
that's like
First
speaking
off-
with chest. You're the only Madrid fan speaking with chest.
Alonso,
All the
Bro,
other ones
Let me
are a
tell you
little
something
bit
right now.
concerned.
Hansi Flick, overhyped. Phenomenal coach. But the way that y'all
What?
talking about him,
You went there,
you would
right?
think
Where's
that,
Xabi
you would
Alonso?
think that
You
Hansi
went there.
Flick is the next coming to Jesus Christ. How you guys talk
Bro,
about this
excuse
manager.
me?
Let's
Bro,
not act
excuse me?
like in his second
No.
season, he
You
doesn't
are
usually
not
have
the
a
one.
downfall. Let's not
you
act
ain't
like
talking,
Hansi
bro.
Flick in his
You
second
are not.
season
No.
does
no,
not
absolutely not. I'm not hearing
underperform.
this.
Let's not act
You
like
know
this
what
is
you
not a
just
thing.
said. That's
What are we
crazy.
doing here?
Alonso, you know, my brother is talking about Alonso.
What did Hansi Flick do for
you
Germany?
mean the guy who's only
Dexter
accomplished
Morgan,
What did
man.
Hansi Flick do for Germany?
Bundesliga?
What did Hansi Flick do for Germany?
Bro, his squad was
What
whack,
did he
bro.
do?
That German
What
Whoa,
did
that's why I
Alonso
was
do in
whack.
Europe, bro?
Oh
What did
my
he do in
God,
Europe,
that's
bro?
why I was whack. Okay.
Bro,
hold up.
listen,
What did he do
hold
with
on,
Barca?
wait,
What did he do with
Jonas,
Barca his
hold
first
on.
year?
Jonas, this guy is sitting here comparing his manager, who's only been managing for 3 years, and his only accomplishment is winning a league
Did I
title.
compare
you're
them?
invincible. Congratulations. Guess what? My manager
did I
won a
compare
domestic treble, an actual treble, and a sextuple.
Yeah,
Can
with
your
Bayern.
manager stay the same?
With Bayern. My grandmother could have won a treble with
Really?
Bayern.
So how many?
Bro, he
How
won
many
the
managers?
My
Champions League.
grandmother could have won a
with
treble
Bayern?
with Bayern.
How many managers have won the treble with Bayern? Since
My
it's so
grandmother
easy to
could have
do.
done that.
Since it's so easy to do,
Bro,
Yeah,
okay,
it's a
the
shit
Champions
league.
League
why
with
didn't
Bayern,
Pep,
that's
why
what
didn't
I'm
Pep
saying.
do it? Why didn't Pep do it?
It's a
Why did
shit
Pep do
league.
it?
You're
Pep is
pint
supposed to be
tested.
the best
What are you
manager
talking
to do.
about
Why
here?
didn't he win the treble?
Say it again.
Why did Pep win the treble at Bayern when he?
Because Pep
he's
has
supposed to
massively
Bayern to win
By the way,
everything?
Pep has underperformed for a
Champions League
majority of his
failure. That's
career.
Pep. That's why.
With the money that Pep Guardiola has
Ooh,
spent.
still, okay.
Hold on. Aside
he
from
is,
what
he
he
is.
did
I
with
agree,
Barca,
actually. I agree.
since leaving Barca until he won that trouble with Man City, for the money that Pep Guardiola has spent, he's underperformed. Let's
Will,
not lie now.
your manager, hold on. Your
Yes.
manager, so Will,
Bro, he
your
won
manager
like
right
four
now. Hold
Premier-
on. Your
like
manager's
6 Premier
resume
Leagues,
right
man.
now,
That's not
Will.
underperforming.
Your manager's
No. We're
resume
talking
right
UCL
now.
now.
Will, your manager's resume right now is going invincible with Leverkusen, winning the league. And
Have you ever
with,
hold on? So
hold on,
okay, wait.
hold on, and the Deutsche, hold on, let me finish. Deutsche Pokal. Those are the only trophies he's won.
Okay.
This guy last
Let me ask
season.
you a question.
Hold on. Let's
When have
talk
you
about
ever
his
seen
last
Leverkusen
season.
win a
Last
trophy, Omar?
season, he got knocked out of the Deutsche
Omar,
Pokal
when
by a
have you
team in the
ever
third
seen-
division, bro.
Okay.
Respectfully,
When have
bro.
you-
That's what
okay.
your manager did. He got
Okay.
knocked out by a third division team, bro. Karlsruhe.
Okay. When
knocked
have
them
you
out,
ever
bro.
seen Leverkusen win a trophy?
Back when Havertz was playing, they won the
Havertz was
DP
playing, yeah,
Pokal, I
they-
believe.
they-
No,
they-
I'll
they-
tell
they-
you.
German Cup?
No, better
Bro.
question. When was the last time they won a league title? Oh, never. Have you ever won a league title unbeaten?
All right, fair enough. But also,
Okay,
he lost
cool.
to a Bayern Munich.
That's an amazing achievement, but
Hold on, wait. Jonas, jump in, Jonas. Go
Hold
ahead.
on. He lost to a Bayern Munich team by Vincent Kompany, the worst Bayern Munich team that I've seen, right? 5-0. It wasn't 5-4. 5-0.
Bayern are still better than
Bro, no,
Leverkusen,
but
though.
Will, you don't
No.
understand.
Bayern are still a
He
better
lost-
team.
He lost the tactical
at that
battle
time, no.
to Kompany.
No.
He lost the tactical battle to Kompany. You cannot lose 2-0 and 3-0. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think he lost the tactical battle. I
Yes,
just
he
think
did,
that
bro. He got
Bayern
battered
played
5-0.
better.
Bro, he
Will.
got absolutely
How do you
cooked.
get battered?
Bayern
got
has
5-0.
better
Clearly
players,
he did.
and they won. Why are we acting like Bayern beating a German team is? Oh my god! This is the first time
Okay,
in history
Eunice,
that Bayern
Eunice,
has beat a German
Eunice,
team.
can I ask you a
No.
question? now?
It's because
Go
the
ahead, go
season before that he didn't lose to Bayern. He went unbeaten to them.
All right, cool,
So
cool,
what,
cool.
what happened?
Cool. Let me ask you guys this then.
The lights
If
got bright.
we put Real Madrid now against Bayern Munich now, are you telling me Kompany will outsmart him now with these players
See,
that
I
we
don't
got
know
now?
because you know the other big game in
we will
Europe.
see.
Hold up,
You
hold
could
up.
play
We
them
will
in the
see
Champions
because
League.
the other big game in Europe.
Sam.
No, wait, hold on, wait.
This season,
Like,
we could see Real
No,
Madrid versus
let him
Bayern.
go. Let him go.
We
What
could
was
see Real
that?
Madrid versus Bayern this season, so that question could be answered.
Wait, what?
Oh, okay. No.
I said that
He
question
said
could
that
be
we
answered
could
this
see
season
Real
in the
Madrid
Champions
versus Bayern.
Real
So,
Madrid
Bro,
versus
I'm
Bayern
telling
could
you
happen.
right now, we play Bayern Munich now, we will smoke them. Smoke
I
them.
agree.
You're
By the way,
smoking-
Jonas,
smoking
brother, go
Bayern.
ahead with like what you wanted to
Yeah,
say.
so I was gonna say, even if you want to take, let's take away that Bayern 5-0, whatever, right? Even though that's pretty bad look, right? Let's go to the other big game in Europe that he coached, the final, right? Lost 3-0 to Gasperini. A lot of people, they were the favorites for that game.
They were
because
they were.
They were the favorites because they legit were
So
undefeated.
the first
in
game
Germany.
that they lose all season, that's what we're gonna hold.
And also,
against
let's
them.
remember, Will.
Man
that
lost
Atalanta
one
did-
game
one,
all
bro.
season, and then
Well-
so I'm gonna
Bro,
hold
Will,
that
Will,
against
Will,
them.
can I remind you of also something very important? He lost to Gasperini, a manager that has never won, didn't win a trophy for 30 years as a coach.
Okay, so Xabi Alonso gets Leverkusen in a position that they've never been in,
Yeah.
and then Gasperini
And
gets
then
in a position they've never
Gasperini,
been
a
in.
manager that doesn't
Okay,
win anything,
so
win-
now that's two teams.
Batters him. He doesn't just win, bro. They got battered in that.
Okay,
final.
let's not act like Lookman just didn't have a master class. Okay,
But that's the
I wouldn't
thing,
say
Will, but
battered.
Will,
Like
but that's
Lookman
the
just
point.
had a
Will,
master
here's the
class.
thing, Will.
That's
Will,
not getting battered
Will,
because
here's
one
the
player
problem,
Bayer
Will.
Leverkusen didn't even create
Well, here's the
chances
thing,
that
bro.
game.
When
They
you
got absolutely
listen,
cooked.
when you want to bring the Flick Alonso talk, here's the thing, right? The reason
I
don't
didn't
even-
compare them, by the way.
No, but here's the thing, bro. When it comes
Just
to
so we're
Flick,
clear,
Will,
Yeah, but you
I
know
didn't
what it is?
compare them.
Look
You
at-
know what you
look at
did? You
Flick-
said
hold on,
Flick
Will.
is
If
good.
you
You
look
said
at
what?
Flick's
Second
resume,
season?
wait,
What do you say? It's
Jonas.
overrated. What do you say?
Jonas, hold on. When you look at Flick's resume, right? He's managed in his career club football for 4 seasons.
Okay.
2 at Bayern and now his second at Barca. You understand what I mean, right?
Big
Yes,
up Mez with
he
the super
didn't do,
chat.
he didn't do well with the national team. But here's the thing, Will. I've said this before, I'll say it again. There are a lot of club managers that are not good international managers, and the good international managers don't make good club managers. Sometimes that happens, bro. It's 2 different kinds of like styles. You understand what I mean, right? As a club manager, Will, when you look at his time at Bayern, he won the treble and won the double in the second season. The season where he apparently fell off, he still won the
But I never
double.
compared them. I never compared them.
But look at,
Obviously,
but
Hansi
Will,
Flick-
you're a La Liga fan. Okay, you're a Real Madrid fan. You're a La Liga fan. Look at the Barcelona team he took over, bro. Did you think that he would make transformers as quickly as he did?
Facts.
This
No,
couldn't
facts.
buy him,
Only
bro.
one signing
That's
all
my
season.
point, bro. You
With
can't
only
okay,
one signing,
Okay,
he
but
did
I,
that.
okay, wait, but I never, hold on. I never compared them. I've never said that Xabi Alonso is a better manager. I think Xabi Alonso is a better tactician. That's what I think. I think Xabi Alonso, in terms of in-game adjustments and in-game management, is better than Flick. I believe if, for example, if Xabi Alonso was Barcelona's manager against Inter, and you're 90 seconds away from making that UCL final, I don't believe that you go on and lose that game.
Will,
I don't believe like that you do. Because I believe that the game plan from the moment that you guys went back up,
But
I
this is the
believe that the
question, though,
game
Will.
plan switches from
Bro,
there.
that's-
Instead of
bro,
you guys
Barcelona's
still
lost,
playing
bro.
like you're down 3-0. You were
literally
literally playing like you were losing with 90 seconds left.
Okay, Will, this is the
That's
this
the
is
manager.
thing,
Go ahead, Jonas. Go
Will,
ahead.
this is the thing though, bro. Do we get to that UCL semi if Xabi Alonso is our manager?
Of course you do, because he's a phenomenal manager, and you have.
Bro,
a
we
good
don't
team.
know that yet, bro. Honestly, Xabi Alonso, this is the thing, okay? I think he's a decent manager, but we still got to see it, bro. What he did,
I've seen
is
enough.
What
seen
has
enough.
he done? Okay,
He's
Will,
the chosen one.
Okay, Will, so hold on. Okay, Will. So where was
In
this
Xabi, we trust.
Will,
brother,
Will,
you
all
got
of- all of this- all of this- all of this
Sam.
you're making, Will, right?
about
But
this guy.
we've seen your manager
All right.
in Europe as well, right? And bro, look at his setup against Bayern Munich last season, bro.
Brother,
That
you're
Bayern Munich
talking
team-
about Xabi Alonso in Europe with the team that you've never seen in Europe at that high of a level.
Alright,
Okay, do you know what?
Let's
Can-
wait and
So
see.
why are
Can
they
I-
even in that
But Will,
conversation
but
for
Will,
you to
Will,
bring up?
the fact that we were even in a position
Can I just add
to even
something?
be in a Champions League semi, to be in a Champions League fan is not something that any Barca fan even expected us to be in. And here's the thing: when you talk about, hold on, when you talk
Barca
about,
trying to run the underdog
when
gimmick.
you talk about
Oh
tactician,
my
bro,
God.
Will,
Hold on.
Will,
Oh,
come
you
on,
see
bro.
Barca.
Will.
Oh, we didn't expect to be. Are you
Will,
an elite club or not?
Will,
Are you an
do you-
elite club or not?
Will.
Are you
Do you
talking
remember?
about an
You are.
elite
No.
club like
Do you
Barca,
rem-
the second biggest
Yo,
on the
yo,
Omar, I
planet?
can't lie.
Will.
You're
Here's the
speaking.
thing, though.
Omar, I can't lie. You're speaking like an Arsenal fan right now. The
That's
way
what
that
I'm
we're
saying,
talking.
bro.
Oh,
Sam,
yo, Sam,
Sam,
Yeah, yeah,
Sam,
yeah.
this is the point.
Hold
Hold
on.
on, Sam. This is
Wait,
what
let
you're
Jonas
failing to
for more to
understand, Will.
jump in.
Yo,
No,
let
but
me
No,
Sam,
no.
Sam,
I
this
was
is
going
what
to
you're
say.
failing to understand, bro. When I'm not having the Arsenal mindset here. I expected us to at least
Of
challenge
course,
the league
Barca
last
fans
season
have that.
on the
Oh,
flip last
nobody
season.
expected us
But
to
my
be
point is this,
Bro,
Will.
I've never
But
said
here's
that.
the thing.
Ever.
No,
I've never
hold
said
on,
that
guys.
day in my
Wait,
life. That's crazy.
wait. This is my
Thank
point,
you
bro.
so much for
When you
making
look at
us
where we
feel so
listen, when you look at where we were when we came
Oh
into
my
last season,
God.
right?
Stop
When
this
we
guy,
were
bro.
trophyless and basically didn't even sign anyone. You understand what I mean, right? Most of our players, like Roberto and a lot of our players, had left. You understand what I mean, right? So our squad was
Man-
thinner than it
Man
was
said
the
most
season
of
before
our-
when we
Man said
didn't win
Sergio
anything.
Roberto
Sam.
left.
I, as a Barca
Bro,
fan,
we
listen,
lost.
I, as a Barca fan,
Wait.
came into
We
that
lost.
season not expecting us
Sergio
to
Roberto's a bum.
No, look.
That's like
Will.
me. Okay, fine. Hold on, wait.
yo,
Will,
Carnage,
Will.
Hold
on
on,
the
wait.
stage.
So if we lose La Liga this season, Sam, Lucas Vasquez left. Look, Vasquez
No.
left. brother.
Respect your
There's no
legend.
How can we
Vasquez.
compete?
Respect
Nah,
your
fuck
legend.
Vasquez,
Look.
man.
First of all, the
But-
23-24
Go ahead,
season
Warrior, go
was
ahead, go ahead.
horrendous. And on top of that, we
Yeah.
lost İlkay Gundogan, who was arguably our best
Washed.
midfielder maybe in the 23-24
don't
season.
say that, Will. Don't do that. He
Washed.
got washed after he left.
We lost.
He got washed after he wasn't washed when he was a Barca.
bro.
The
The equivalent of Gundo at Barca was like
Bro,
Shaq's
Gundo was
version
good
of
at Barca,
Nah.
man. What
That
you
was
on
the
about?
Celtics version of Shaq. Washed.
Nah,
Nah, you know
You're
what
being
it is.
harsh, man. Nah,
Nah,
he was
to be
absolutely
fair, though.
amazing.
No, wait, hold
To
up,
be
hold up,
fair.
Carnage. Let me just say this,
He
though.
actually
Right?
was decent for you guys, but he
But to be
wasn't like
fair-
what he was at Man City. Come on.
But to be fair,
Okay, no,
I am going to
Wait,
say
wait,
this.
Go ahead, Jonas. Go ahead. Wait.
Now, what I was
ahead.
gonna say, bro, is okay. Forget
Jump in
about
next,
the
man.
we
Jump
didn't
in next.
expect to be in the UCL semi, bro. Flick's got me rating Ferran Torres. He's got me rating Rafinha on a different level, bro. This is what he does, bro, and it's not a fluke. He did it out Bayern with
But I mean, he's a
Navin.
better
You know what I'm
this is why
saying?
you call him a good
Bro,
tactician.
hold up,
It doesn't make
hold up.
sense because
Hold
look
up,
at those
Will,
players that my guy Jonas is talking about.
No, Omar, real quick.
Look how
Yo,
far
Carnage,
you have to go back. Madrid versus Leverkusen in 2002. Brother, 2002. Yo, what was, brother, there wasn't even YouTube.
They lost, so
In 2000
that so it doesn't
hold on,
matter.
wait.
Get out of here,
Wait,
Will.
wait.
You didn't
There
even know
wasn't
what
even
football was
YouTube in
2002.
2002. In 2002, there wasn't even HD. There
Will,
wasn't even MySpace.
Will, that
there
stat
wasn't
don't mean
Twitter.
anything.
There wasn't Instagram. They didn't even have touchscreen phones
Was
back
there
in
even the
2002. What are you talking about? Man, let's just dust off the the ancient history textbooks. Let's just get the dust off. Shut up. 0-2. The fuck
By
out
the
of
way,
here.
they lost that
Go ahead,
final.
Sam.
That final means nothing. No, but listen, I'm gonna be real. I
2002.
think, yeah,
Well, let
1
this
year
time-
after 9/11. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here,
Wow,
man.
see this
Get
guy,
out
man.
of here, bro. Stop.
Yo,
This
this
is
guy's
go ahead,
wild.
go ahead,
This
Sam.
is
Go ahead,
why
Sam.
I
Go
don't.
ahead.
This is why I don't show this guy. Will,
um,
this is why.
no,
Hold on,
no,
hold on,
but-
wait, hold
no,
on, wait.
but-
Let Sam
no.
jump in like
Sam,
real quick.
Sam,
no,
go
but
ahead.
no, but look, on a real, I'm gonna be real now. Banter aside, I think this season will prove if Xabi can do it now. And I think he can do it, but he's gonna have to learn from what he did at Leverkusen. Obviously, he's gonna have much better personnel now, much better personnel than what he did over there. So I'm already seeing, lots of positive signs, in the games I've been watching. Slowly but slowly, you've seen better playing style. The players are buying into more. The press is good. Creativity looks better. He's improved a lot of the players. Chouameni, Militao when he's come back, has been looking good. The Hosen, the player that we bought,
Sam,
he's been looking really good.
I gotta
Good,
say this. Whoa, just because the way that you've been speaking about Flick and Xabi Alonso, would you entertain the trade? Let's just say it was on you. Flick for Xabi Alonso. Would you do the trade?
He wouldn't.
No.
Come on, bro.
I told
Do
you,
not
I
lie
told
to
you,
me.
I told you.
It's one
This guy,
answer.
he's
The
too
one
shameless,
answer
bro.
only.
Sam,
If it's
Sam,
Flick
no,
or
ask
Alonso
Sam,
at
bro.
Real
Don't
Madrid.
ask Will. We know Will is fraudulent. Ask Sam. Sam is actually.
Damn, come on, bro. I'm
Sam, what
asking
would you do?
after. I know this guy, his bias is too strong, but come on, bro.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, Sam. Sam. Let's hear the objective answer.
If you got to choose the manager,
I'm sorry, but until you can ask me that question again after the season, but right now I have to pick Flick.
Yes, man. Easy.
I have to.
Objective, because Hansi Flick has a lot of body of work, man. He won sextuple. He won last season
That's the
double
thing,
with his
bro.
first season. And this guy can turn bomb-ass attackers into demons. Sergi Gnabry and who else? Kingsley Coman.
Gnabry,
Bro.
Goretzka, bro. Goretzka,
Goretzka.
Kimmich, flipping
Ferran Torres, bro. This is beyond
Kingsley
us,
Coman, bro. No, hold on. Because here's the thing, bro. This is why when Will says this guy doesn't have an tactic, bro, then why is it that all these players, for some reason, when these players who are not regarded in the highest regard, right? When he gets his hands on these players all of a sudden.
To be fair, you should wait
Bro.
the season. To be fair, you guys should be waiting to see if Ferran and Rafinha, these guys, can keep this form up, or
No,
if
but
that
that's the
was just
thing.
a
No,
purpose for the season.
but I mean, of course, that is true. Don't get it twisted, right? That is true. However, I would say this, real, all right? When you look at where we were last season with guys like Rafinha, there was a lot of Barca fans, including me, who wanted Rafinha sold to Saudi. You understand what I mean, right? We wanted Ferran to be gone, right?
Yo,
we wanted
Omar,
players,
real
bro,
quick.
to be gone, bro.
Everyone
and the fact
thought that
we're now
Lewandowski
sitting
was
in the
washed.
season saying we cannot lose Rafinha. We cannot let go of Ferran Torres because he's that important from the bench. Shows you how much this guy has improved these players. And it all comes down to tactics, bro. Clearly, he's telling them he's seen something in training where he's like, okay, I need you to do this, and you can bring the
Yeah.
best out of these players.
Mm.
hold up, though. Will, you gotta answer the question, bro. You can't just, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna give you an objective.
So,
answer.
hey,
Why you
Flick
wasting your
or
time?
Alonso at Real Madrid, if you got to choose, if you were, I don't know, if you owned everything, you know what I'm saying?
Give me Xavi.
Let's move on.
Can you
Let's move
explain,
on.
or
Let's
should we
not
just
get-
move
let's
on?
not-
Yo,
Straight
next
face
topic,
too.
bro. Next
Y'all
topic.
think I'm
next
joking?
topic, Next topic.
You think
bro.
I'm joking? Straight face. Give me Yeah. Give me Xavi.
Move on. You're
Bro,
the
you
guy.
sound like Max Kellerman when you chose.
I mean,
Iguodala
hey, look,
over Steve, bro.
Like Omar, just because you don't like my answer, it don't mean that my
Listen,
opinion
man,
isn't what it is. Like I don't care. You like, bro, like you don't gotta like my
I
answer,
know you, bro. This is not
brother.
This is crazy.
Flick, he's a very overrated manager. I'm not
Overrated.
saying that he's not one of the best that's out right now. And yes, he is better than Xavi.
This is crazy.
Oh, hold on, wait. I do believe that Flick is a better manager than Xabi Alonso right now.
So
Currently
why would we not
speaking,
take him then?
on this date right now, Flick is a better manager. I never said that he wasn't. You've never heard me say that he wasn't. Again, I think Xabi is better tactically, but I believe in Xabi Alonso so much. I already told you, this is the manager that's going to, by the time he leaves Real Madrid, he's going to be considered a legend. I'm telling you, watch. And we are going to win LaLiga this season,
Listen,
right? Xabi Alonso, hold on, look. Let's get one thing very clear. Hold on. Let's get one thing very clear. Last season, the only reason that you guys won La Liga was because of Lamine
please tell
Yamal.
me.
Let's not get this confused.
Okay.
And then Rafinha had a mad season. Let's not act like Xabi Alonso. I'm sorry, not Xabi. Hansi Flick has greatly improved that many players. Like,
Yeah,
what are
he
we doing
improved-
here?
Bro,
Like,
he
what are we
improved
doing here?
every
Bro,
single
I'll give
Inigo
you
player.
Martinez, Will. Inigo,
give
you
you
literally,
Rafinha.
Will,
Who else?
you
Hold
literally
on.
told
Who
us,
else has he
you
greatly
literally
improved?
No, no,
said
let me
that
let me see,
Inigo
let me see.
Martinez was our best defender. Were you saying that at the start of last season?
Say it again?
No.
When we saw Inigo, you said we were selling our best defender, right?
Yes.
Did you say that when we said, okay, so would you have said that a year ago today?
No way.
Well, hold on. But you can't say that because it was a different manager. So in Hold on. Hold on, wait.
When the
Hold
season
on, wait.
is
So
about to get
hold on, wait. So
started,
in Xavi,
when last season was just about to get
hold
started,
on.
you would have
So in
never said that
hold
about
on.
Inigo.
So in Xavi's system, right? Arroyo was your best defender.
Yep.
So obviously, off the back of that, going into last season, I'm gonna say he's your best defender. But then Hansi Flick, he introduces a new style of football. So then everything changes because now
Yeah, but you
he's
said
been
he
exposed that he
didn't
can't play in that
improve
system.
anyone.
So then
Do you know
Inigo
what?
Martinez becomes your best
Will,
defender.
even guys like Kunde, Will, were not looking this good at right back.
I'll give you
They were last season.
I'll
Okay?
give you two players
Will,
that I'll
no,
say
but
that he
no.
massively
And that
improved.
is why. Since
I'll give
you're
you
giving two players, let me
Rafinha
give you
and
the
I'll give
players
you
who I
Kunde.
think all
To be
improved
fair,
under
there is
Ferran
one
Torres.
thing.
Inigo Martinez, no.
Sam, let me just finish because I don't want to keep interrupting people, right?
Uh,
You want to talk
That's
about
what
players?
you've been doing the whole
That was
time.
okay, that's why I want to finish because I want to let everyone say something and I'm not going to.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say you talk about only two players. Obviously, the highest profile players are Rafinha, obviously Lewandowski, and Yamal, and those are the guys that are gonna get like the most attention. But I want you to understand, bro. Guys like Inigo, they improved massively under Flick. You understand what I mean? Kunde massively improved, right? Guys like Balde also improved a lot. Casado cooked last season under Flick, right? Even guys like Fermin when they came back from injury, De Jong. Frankie De Jong,
Yeah,
bro.
De Jong's probably
De
best.
Jong literally found his place finally in this team under Flick. You understand what I mean, right? So when you talk about Rafinha, obviously those guys they were getting the numbers. So those are the ones that everyone that got the most attention because of the numbers that they were putting down. But all these other players, the numbers don't show it. But dude, those guys were improved so
I'm
crazy.
not moved.
Not only
One
that,
season wonder.
Pedri Gonzalez was
One
injury
season
prone.
wonder.
No.
I will
By the way,
say this.
I'm
I'm
I
not
am
gonna
gonna
lie. Hold on,
I
wait.
am gonna say
Let
this.
Warrior finish real quick, bro. Go ahead.
Oh,
okay,
go
I was gonna say Pedri, who was injury prone. This guy had made a special plan only for Pedri to stay fit all season. What
All season.
you guys saw? What kind of a
congratulations.
season?
Professional
Huh?
athlete stays fit. Wow, revelation here.
Come on, man.
Look at
Now
like
you
that
got-
guy plays the basics.
guy,
Oh,
But Will, let's be honest.
He
There's
did it,
something
though.
else. There's something else.
Go ahead.
If
Big
if
up, Ryan.
Lamine Yamal has a season where he's got lots of injury problems, I want to see how Flick copes with that because when Lamine Yamal didn't play, they had
Yeah.
trouble.
They
They had
struggled.
trouble. Yeah, they had trouble.
That's true.
All that I'm saying is Hansi Flick is a first season merchant. Second season, it always looks a bit spooky.
All right, buddy.
Second season, it always looks a little bit spooky.
I remember this.
Nah, bro.
I
that's
will
kinda
remember
crazy,
this.
bro.
I'm
That's
keeping
I
this.
will remember this. Big up, Volume, kind of joining.
Man, that's crazy talk you guys got right now. You guys
But-
talking about coaches when the season just
Yeah,
started?
I mean, like Omar just decided to just bring up.
Omar,
the
what?
coaches.
Don't bring this at me. You absolute fraud.
You brought it up. You brought it up.
You know, Will, I gotta hand it to you, man. You're the biggest Real Madrid fan I know because even anybody will take Hansi Flick over Xavi Alonso. Like,
Hey,
let's
look.
be real.
If you guys want a Barcelona glaze session from a Madrid fan, then you head over to End of Stream Dave, okay? On Football Carnage,
But look,
that's not what it is.
So if you guys
Right?
want,
That's
exactly.
not what we're doing over here.
fraudulent,
It's
come
not
down
easy,
to Football
you know,
Carnage.
I'm
Respect that, at least.
So
Exactly.
over here, we hear Madrid.
But
If you
this-
guys want to hear Madrid fraudulence, just subscribe
You know,
to Football Carnage.
This
Yeah,
is
come on, bro.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
almost like saying that we would have
Okay.
taken Xavi Hernandez over Ancelotti. Because if
That's
you take a look at
ridiculous.
their records, like there's no way a Barcelona fan would
Yeah,
have
but that's
told
why.
you that
Yeah,
they
but
would
that's why
take
I
Xavi.
said. But that's why I said I'm picking Flick over Alonso right now all day long.
No,
All
yeah.
day
So
long.
I'm basically pointing at Will, not you. So I know what you said, Sam. I haven't been here. Apologize for being late, but I've been
No,
hearing.
no
I've
worries.
been listening to like on my way home. But what I'm saying is like if there's on one hand there's a manager who has won trebles and sextuples, and the other hand there's a manager who has had a perfect season. To be fair, I mean he does seem like he's an up and coming coach. There's something to be said about new coaches that are up and coming, especially young coaches, right? Like football is kind of moving in that kind of direction. it started out kind of like with Pep Guardiola. He was kind of young for a coach, and then he showed what he could do. And now there's something to be said about new managers with nuance. He's already trying out Arda Güler, who's looking like he's linking up with Kylian Mbappe extremely well. I was banging my table for Real Madrid, but I was like, kind of giving that prediction. Like I was saying, like, you know what? Arda Güler, man, he's not Toni Kroos, but he's the closest thing you have. And Ancelotti doesn't figure it out.
He's pretty much the only creator we have in the midfield.
Yeah, exactly. And I said this on my channel last season. I'm like, dude, that's the only knock on Ancelotti. If Ancelotti could just play the young kids, to me, I mean, he should have stayed for one more season.
There is another kid.
He didn't do that.
There is someone else. I'm saying, watch out for Thiago. Will knows exactly from Castilla. Watch out for him. So that's another baller. That's another baller right there. Yeah.
I mean, all right. Let's kind of move away from this manager talk, right? I kind of want to get into some season predictions, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna go through a couple of things here, but the number one thing that we got to start off with is, who do you guys think wins La Liga and why? Obviously, we're gonna all back our teams here, right? Like, let's not get this confused.
Yeah.
I don't expect any Barca fan to say Real Madrid, and Sam, you better not say Barca, brother.
We can be objective.
You better not say Barca.
What happens if I do? All right. Simple question. Before you go, one question: do I have to be biased, or should I just be open?
Objective.
No.
Should be objective.
I'm just joking. You can answer however it is that you want. But like I said, who do you guys think wins La Liga and why?
Okay, so I'll go first. Can I say my top three real quick, or just top two? All right. So I think, I mean, of course, right? I'm gonna sound like an obvious Barcelona fan that thinks that Barcelona is going to win La Liga back to back. I think that Real Madrid will win Copa del Rey. I think Barcelona wins back to back, and I'll tell you why. The best team always wins La Liga historically. Always, the best team always wins La Liga. And I know you think that Real Madrid is better than Barcelona as we stand. You've been on record saying that, you will take, your starting 11 over Barcelona starting 11. That's fine. No, this is like, we're fans at the end of the day. But what I will say is, I've been on record saying that Atletico Madrid, they almost spent like close to 170 million euros just to end up number 3. And my question about Atletico Madrid, I was talking to Dave yesterday. The biggest question I have on Atletico Madrid is, like, they're literally changing their whole entire identity. All the players that they're bringing, 5 of them are going to start. They got Cardoso. They also got Ruggeri, who's going to start as a right back as well. They got Alex Baena. Alex Baena,
baller.
With Julian Alvarez. These are all ballers, by the way. They're good players, but they're attacking players. So you're telling me that now all of a sudden Simeone is going to have an attacking team?
But let's be honest, though. Volume. Simeone's a washed manager, and he should have been sacked.
But that's
Simeone should not still be in a job.
That's why I think they're going to. It doesn't matter how much they spent. They're still going to be third place in La Liga. There's too many questions. Now, when I'm talking about Real Madrid, why do I think they're not going to win La Liga? I think that Real Madrid has not more questions than Atletico Madrid, but questions nonetheless. I think the whole question about, can Vini get back in form? There's a question about Rodrigo. Is he staying? Is he leaving? Is he going to be playing as a right wing? Is he going to be backing up Vinicius Jr.? What about the whole Arda Güler? It looks like he's going to he's playing very, very well with Kylian Mbappe right now. Their link-up play, I liked it, by the way, the other day. I didn't have a chance to watch the game, but I did watch the extended highlights. From what I looked, I mean, their link-up play looked really good. And one of the questions that I have with Real Madrid is that I actually think that Rodrigo and Mbappe do a much better pairing. We saw it in the second half. What did it happen? In like literally 25 minutes of that game, they linked up extremely well. Rodrigo gets the score, Mbappe gets the assist. That happened with Vinicius Jr. So that's a question I'm throwing at Xavi Alonso. Is he going to be able to figure that out? Does he have the guts to pull that trigger? Because Rodrigo is the one who links up better with Mbappe. Another question that I do have is, I thought Real Madrid should have gotten another creative midfielder. Now, the jury's still out. The window hasn't closed. But that's still another question to me. Like, until they get – I was actually scared when the rumors came out that you guys are going to spend 100 million euros on an attacking midfielder, because I'm like, that's something that is going to push the needle for next season. Barcelona will really be in trouble if they do that. Now, Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but that's another question I have. So another question is, I don't think Trent will be as good as people think he's going to be. I also have the question mark as a center back position. I mean, is Militao all of a sudden Real Madrid is relying on Militao coming off 2 years off? Rudiger seems like a shell of himself. That's another question mark. Now, in terms of Barcelona, I know they have that question mark about Inigo Martinez, but that's literally the only question that I have, because everywhere else, we got better at goalkeeper. His progression passes, his accuracy is insanely good. I can tell you that now we have a replacement for Rafinha. We can, let alone we can play Rafinha on the right wing, which is his natural position sometimes. And we also have Rooney Bargi if we need to have Rooney Bargi there. So, and everywhere else is the midfield. I don't even need to talk about the midfield. So, like, the best team always win in La Liga, Will. And you cannot tell me, argument-wise or factual, you can tell me that you're hopeful that Real Madrid, look, to be fair, I'm not going to bash anyone that says that Real Madrid.
Let me finish. But you just said the best team always wins. But I believe Real Madrid are the best team.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
I think last season you were better coach.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to finish my thought real quick.
Last season. I think personnel-wise, squad-wise,
I know that.
Better
you think that. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So I'll finish my thought and then I'll let you guys take it away. Right. So what I'm saying is, I think that Real Madrid, like next season, if you would have asked me, right? If you would have asked me at the beginning of last season, I would have told you Real Madrid was going to win La Liga back to back. And Barcelona, getting a new manager, getting to the rhythm. So I'm not going to bash anyone who thinks that Real Madrid can win La Liga next season. It's possible, but there's a lot of question marks. Hansi Flick came into this team with a lot of question marks. Now, he answered the question mark extremely well, but we'll have to see how Xavi Alonso can answer all these questions. And I'm not saying it's impossible for Real Madrid, but right now, until I see otherwise, Barcelona has coming into the season, has a much better odds of winning La Liga next season.
Okay, fair enough. Whoever else wants to go, you guys can jump in.
I'll go, bro. Listen, I think obviously I'm gonna say Barcelona. I think we are the better team than Real Madrid right now. I expect Real Madrid to have a slow start, not because Alonso is even bad, but it's just I feel like Alonso still needs probably 7, 6, 8 more games to fully adapt to Real Madrid. And I expect Barcelona to just maybe be already 3 or 4 points ahead by then. So that might factor in. But to be honest, when I'm looking at Barcelona, I just compare it to the last time we won La Liga under Xavi. And if you guys remember, right, that wasn't the most convincing La Liga victory. So there was an actual concern to go back to back. I didn't really fully buy into it. But like the way that we won La Liga last year, it's like this Hansi Flick Barcelona is much better than the Xavi one that won, right? And I feel way better about them because I think we can replicate what we did. Honestly, forget about replicate. I think we could be better, right? I didn't feel the same way back then when we won La Liga under Xavi. So, dude, I think we're going to win La Liga. Maybe it's going to be by like 4 or 5 points, but listen.
That's what it was last season.
Yeah, so that's cool, though. If I win La Liga by a goal difference, I don't care. As long as I win the league. So, I'm not even joking. But yeah, dude, I expect us to win. And I don't know, bro. What I will say, I expect Real Madrid to give us a challenge, like until the final day. It'll probably be like 4 points. I think it'll be close still.
I feel like you already mentioned, I'm obviously going to say Barcelona surprise. But look, I feel like Xabi Alonso, by the time the Real Madrid clicks, it's already too late in my opinion. I feel like he's going to figure the Vinicius Mbappe problem by game week 10. And at that point, I feel like Barcelona is already like 5 points ahead because Barcelona is going onto the season very hot. You guys can see the preseason. Obviously, I'm not going to take preseason into like huge account, but still, Barcelona, you can see the team, they gelled, the chemistry, everything. But the thing with Madrid is they have a new coach, new system. All the players that are used to like the Carlo Ancelotti tactics, they have to adapt to this new system. And they only so far played the Cup, fair play to them. They played the Club World Cup and 2 preseason games. I feel like 2 preseason games is not enough to play straight away at Osasuna away. I feel like they're going to get tempo shock.
We're at home.
It's a home. Okay.
Well.
But don't forget about the Club World Cup as well, Warrior. So,
I mentioned it already.
Games, but we also did play with Xavi in the Club World Cup.
Yeah, I already mentioned it, but still, I feel like.
No, I was just gonna say it's not like it's not like the Club World Cup. He doesn't have his best lineup still. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think he knows his best lineup still. You know, and then
And-
think about it. Even when he finds it, let's say he finds it by match week 4 or 5, right? Then Jude Bellingham comes back after his surgery. So now are you going to insert Jude? And then it might take another dip. So I'm not even trying to hate on Real Madrid. I just think the first 2 months of the season, it might be their toughest 2 months. If they get past that very well, then Real Madrid fans have a reason to be optimistic. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All right.
And I feel like the only reason that Real Madrid are all the way, in my opinion, is that Arda Güler and Kylian Mbappe chemistry for me is very scary, because we also, at the end of the last La Liga games, they had a very, very good chemistry, man. So the only way those Real Madrid can actually beat us is those two have generally continued this amazing chemistry that they have. And Vinicius or Rodrigo stays. I feel like Vinicius obviously is going to stay, but Rodrigo, if they somehow manage to keep him, it's going to be very difficult.
All right.
Well,
I
let's
mean,
see.
look, Sam, what you saying, man?
This is I'm gonna be objective. I'm not gonna be biased in any way. Right now, I will pick Barca. I am gonna pick them because right now,
Sam, bro. We got Will leaving.
What the hell?
W
Oh,
Sam,
well.
bro. This is what happens.
He's
Bro,
risking,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, W Sam, he's risking not being back next show.
nah, it is
Yo,
what it
Sam, you
is.
gotta get kicked out of the group chat for being objective, bro.
Bro, trust me. If Dave doesn't get kicked out, then bro, if he kicks me out, then I'm
I'm
pulling
just
my
joking.
lawyer.
That'd be outrageous.
Yeah, no, I know. No, but look, the reason I'm saying this right now, you've still got the manager, you've still got pretty much the same players. And the only question mark I've got is, can Pedri, or I mean, is Pedri going to be able to stay as fit as he did last season? That is one. The second question mark that I do have is, what's it called? Your defense, like your centre back situation. That is going to be one. That is going to be one thing that I'm going to pay a close attention on. But I'm going to be real, for us to win this, or that Kylian Mbappe and Arda Güler need to stay fit for the whole season. Højsen as well, because I don't think people. I think
You
people are
can
not
book
realizing.
Kylian Mbappe for next season, by the way. You can book it. He's gonna be he's my Pichichi next season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with that. I'll be real.
Yeah, but it's not even just that. It's not even just that. Højsen as well, Miguel, because people do not realize how vital Højsen is. Like,
Yeah.
if we're gonna do this whole thing of playing out of the back, and all that stuff, Højsen has to be there. He's got to be there, because as soon as he's not there, look what happened. Look what happened when he wasn't there. Everything collapsed. Yeah, and not only that, I think as well, the players that we've got as well, what's it called? Franco now coming in, all the signs have to click, and then in the big games. And I'm saying this right now, when we play you guys at the Bernabeu, we have to beat you then. If we can beat you guys then, and then the margins are like this still, then my mind will change. But until then, I'm not gonna sit here and be, this delusional guy and say, yeah, we're gonna win 100%. I'm not gonna do that right now. You guys.
Well, I am the delusional guy.
Oh, I know you are.
Yeah,
I
I
know
was
you
winning
are.
La Liga this season. Let me tell you something right now. Barca Volume had a bunch of questions. I thought I was back in college in geometry or some shit, like fucking physics.
Okay.
The amount of questions that my man had. Okay. Well, I got questions for Barcelona, right? I got questions about Hansi Flick in his second season. I have questions about how your backline
Well,
will look.
I haven't
without
even
Diego
had my
Martinez.
say.
Shut up. I have questions about Pedri.
That's
Is he
crazy.
going to be able to stay fit?
Pedri, did he say
I have
Pedri?
questions about
Wait.
Lamine Yamal. How will you play
Oh,
if he's
my
underperforming?
Lord,
Because
bro.
when he wasn't
Oh,
out there
my
last
Lord.
season, you guys look like shit. I got questions about Lewandowski, right? We all saw, yes, he scored a lot of goals, but he declined last season, right? He's not the same player that he was. So how is he going to look the second season of having these high intent kind of style of play and tactics, right? So I have questions for you, right? How is Ronald Arroyo going to deal with that back line, right? How is Rafinha
I said
going
that, by
to
the
play
way.
off
I
the
said
back
that.
of a phenomenal season? Can
No,
he maintain that level?
Wait, but
So
Will.
yes, you have questions about Real Madrid, but brother, I have a lot of questions about Barcelona. On top of that, I always ask you, when is the last time that Real Madrid had back-to-back shit seasons? It doesn't happen.
Did I
It
not say
doesn't.
they're gonna win Copa del Rey?
Brother, we're not you. Winning Copa del Rey is not a successful season, right? This is not a Barcelona kind of thing that we're talking about. When it comes to success and what we actually want to brag and be happy about, I'm talking about La Liga or I'm talking about the UCL. We are winning La Liga this season. Hansi
Why?
Flick is going to get exposed. That high line is going to be very
Volume,
susceptible,
just let him,
right?
just let him speak.
And you'll
Just let
bag
him
a lot of goals, sure. But I
Did the
don't think you're
Highline
going to
get
have
exposed
as
last
many
season, Will?
comebacks as you did last season,
Did the
right?
Highline get exposed last season, by the way?
No.
did.
See,
Barca volume,
but
Barca
Hansi
volume, you're
Flick in
wasting
his
your time,
first
bro.
season, he
No, I'm
always
asking you.
performs well. I
Did the
think
Highline get
this
exposed
upcoming
last season?
season, your high line will get exposed. I
Did
also think
did they
Xabi
get exposed
Alonso
last
is
season?
going
I'm
to
asking
make
you.
it work. Xabi Alonso is going
Wait,
to
Will,
have
can
a
I say
system.
something though?
Bro,
I'm
hold
asking
on.
you.
Guys, can I say?
Just
Can I
one
say?
second.
Am I
Just
say
one second.
after
The
this?
Xabi Alonso system, right? From what I've seen already, and I'm pretty sure, yes, Sam, he is very objective, and big up to him for doing that, right? Fair enough. But let's not act like Sam. What we've seen from Xabi Alonso, yes, we lost in the Club World Cup semifinals to PSG. We got slapped up. Fair enough. But aside from that game, Sam, be very honest here. Are you telling me that you don't see a massive improvement? And then on top of that, we strengthened this offseason way more than Barca. You've made no significant signing outside of Joan Garcia.
Yeah, but
Joan
again,
Garcia, I think, is a very good goalkeeper.
but Will, I also
Rashford and Rooney Bargy, get the fuck out of here.
yeah,
man.
but
Bro, I don't know why you're acting like
hold on.
last
Let me
season
let me respond. Let me respond to what he said. Look, Will, number one, you've got to factor one thing in. We got destroyed by PSG, but look who was missing. Hoysen, yeah, one of our most important players for the system. If he misses a significant period of the season, Will, we are fucked. Yeah, that's one, and we have to take that into account. Number two, Will, all right, what we had last season under Carlo. Let's be honest, Bay. Yeah, let's just be honest, mate. All right, I could have put my 13-year-old cousin as a manager, and she would have done a better job. She would have made them play more exciting football than that pendejo did last season. Yeah, that's how bad. Yeah, but that's how bad the situation was. Yeah, baby, that guy refused to play Arda Güler. He refused to play him. Chabi's
Big up for the
using him.
super chat.
Yeah, Chabi's using him, and look at the difference. All right, so that's not hard. But again, that is not my whole point. The point is as well, they've still got the advantage. They've still got Yamal. They still have Rafinha, Pedri, these guys. Number 3 as well. We need to see this. We have to see this now for the whole season. You get me? The pressing, the connection, the chemistry, everything. And we need our most key players to stay fit right now as well. And let me not even remind you as well, Will, if one of Militao or Hoysen gets a long-term injury, look at the backups.
Yes, bro. If one of Yamal or Pedri gets an injury,
Will
look at the
is
backups.
the only
It's the
person.
same
Okay,
scenario.
guys, let me have
yeah,
my
but
say,
again,
because I don't
you
wanna
get, but again,
It's the same thing. Like you can say that if any team loses some
but
of their best players, they're going to be in trouble.
But Will, you do realize something. We are basing all of this now, right now, of just a Club World Cup and a couple of preseason games, man. That's not enough. I need to see the first 5 to 8 games to then say, do you know what? If we play the same way and we're doing better and better, then I can go like, okay, do you know what? Hold up. Now the things could change. Do you get me? Now everything could change. But right now, I'm gonna keep my foot on the floor and I'm gonna say it as it is. Simple as that.
All right, go ahead, Omar. Go ahead.
I mean, okay, well, since it's my turn to talk about who I think is gonna win, obviously I'm gonna choose my club. But there's a lot more I do want to talk about when it comes to like why I think Barcelona will retain our title. I think everyone here just make a lot of like good points, right? Here's the thing. When it comes to Barcelona and Real Madrid and Atleti, let's just put Barcelona and Real Madrid because I feel like realistically, those are the two teams that are more likely to win it than Atleti. Atleti are dark horses to win it. You feel me, right? Both of our teams have obviously issues that could cost us to not win the league, and both of our teams have strengths that could help us win the league. When I look at both teams, one thing I look at when I look at my team, I say, well, I still have the strengths that the things that basically was our biggest strengths to why we won the things we won last season, right? When we won the league, when we won the Copa del Rey and the Super Cup, a lot of that was because of how good we were going forward. You understand what I mean, right? Our defense was our weakest link last season. Just like this season, it will be our weakest link, whether we like it or not. It will be. You understand what I mean, right? However, when you look at the way we started this season so far, we've clearly shown that we still have that goal scoring taste in the mouths of the players, right? You can see Rafinha still putting the ball at the back of the net. You see Yamal still putting the ball at the back of the net. Lewandowski didn't play much during the preseason, but he's also going to be scoring goals. We're seeing goals from Firmino and all those guys. Basically, the things that made us strong last season clearly is showing from the preseason, is showing that we still have those strengths with us this season. The difference is this way, right? You guys have a brand new manager. Now, this can go two ways, right? Alonso can come into the season and he can quickly adapt, like flipped it. You understand what I mean, right? And it's going to be a very interesting season if that happens. But then again, you guys are coming into a brand new season. You understand what I mean, right? And he could take time to adapt to the league. That's another important case. And just like Sam said, you talk about when we lost to Yamal, but then I've seen from what you losing Huijsen for one game, how much that affected your defense.
I did mention that, and I got
you understand what I mean, right?
In the world, though,
And it's important, and that's what important. So when you talk about Yamal's absence from my attack, what that could do to my attack, think about what losing Huijsen could do to your defense. If
okay, wait, but can I ask you? But can I ask you a question, Omar? Would you not say that? Yeah, look, like Rudiger doesn't look as good, but would you not say that he has credit in the bank?
No, he does have credit in the bank, but here's the thing: it's like. And I'm not comparing these two, but it's like when if I bring Rashford's point, right? Obviously, Rashford is a player. We've seen him have moments where he's shown that he could do something, but in the past, I would say season and a half, he's really fallen off a cliff. You understand what I mean, right? So he's not relied upon, even though he can still turn up anytime. He could choose to turn up, right? The same thing applies. I look at Rudiger very similarly in that, yes, he has credit in the bank, but let's be clear here, right? He's not. You can rely on him. You understand what I mean, right? So if you guys lose Huijsen, it will be worrying that you guys are looking at Rudiger to be his replacement. Then Rudiger can come
if we lose Huijsen, if we lose Huijsen for a sustained period of time this season, we're fucked. We're fucked.
I mean, look, fair enough. Hold on, wait, real quick. So before we continue, right? So when I said that we're gonna do predictions, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? So La Liga winner, I want to know who they think wins the Spanish Super Cup, Copa del Rey, top goal scorer, most assists, and who will win player of the season. And then maybe the surprise player.
Okay, so
this is what we're going to be going through. But before we get there, big up to everybody that's watching. Once again, make sure to subscribe to everybody that's up here. And I do want to grab these super chats real quick, and then we'll continue. And then, we're going to be wrapping up, and we're going to be redirecting to Barca Volume, because I think he's doing like a pre-match show for their game against Mallorca. So look, big up to Mez. I already brought this up, but I didn't read it out. He says the amount of capping will needs to be studied. Okay, fair enough. Man thinks I'm delusional. Big up. Ronaldo. You know what? Just big up to Ronaldo. That's what I'm saying. He says 2 broke clubs. Atleti coming for that La Liga. Barca, we can loan you stadium funds. Don't want y'all homeless. Okay.
You know what's funny? Atleti's still
I think this guy might be an Atletico fan.
Yeah, that's what it's given. Brother, I've never met an English-speaking Atleti fan.
Me too, man.
Like, when he said that Atleti were coming for La Liga, I thought he was going to put like a just kidding or something. Brother, just focus on the other domestic trophies, bum. But I appreciate the Copa del Rey. Yeah. Like, focus on Copa del Rey, maybe the Spanish Super Cup, because that's your best chances at winning a trophy this season. And Simeone's a bum. Hold that. And then shout out to my guy, King C. Savage, who says, we need to bring Erling Haaland to Barca. God, no. Oh, my days. To make it more interesting and entertaining, imagine how many goals he'll score in Barcelona, and imagine how many UCLs and La Liga trophies he'll win in Barcelona. Haaland over Mbappe. Mbappe is twice the player.
No, I did ask Miguel Alvarez or Haaland. He had to think about it. Ask him.
That's crazy, Miguel. That's great for the way that Barcelona plays.
For the style of football, I think it's because of the style of football.
Because of the style.
Obviously, Haaland is a better striker, goal scorer, but for system wise, I think Alvarez fits us more than Haaland.
Yeah, he's not a typical Barcelona striker.
I actually think Haaland
is the perfect striker for Real Madrid. I've said
no, he's the perfect striker for you.
You know who would be a better striker for us? You know who would be a better
all these
better striker for us? I think I honestly think it would be either Harry Kane or it would be, I would probably say I'd say I would like Harry Kane much better.
Can I say this? Can I say this? Whoa.
Hold on, wait. But volume for us.
Yeah, because he
Harry
suits
Kane
your
makes
system
more
more.
sense
Yeah,
for
yeah.
us because
The
then we
system.
can kind of play like
Yeah,
how
he
we
suits the
Benzema.
system more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, guys, I want to say this because, like,
Go
if
ahead,
it was a different Barca manager, I think that, yeah, I would probably say that Alvarez suits us better. But actually, Lewandowski doesn't really help us in build-up. So I think Haaland could cook at this Barcelona team. It's not like Lewandowski drops in and all that.
Yeah, but
Because
Haaland, that's not
score.
Haaland's best trait as well. He doesn't drop in.
But he does.
doesn't
That's
drop
my
down.
point. Lewandowski doesn't do it, and Haaland doesn't do it, and Lewandowski still scores a bunch of goals.
But one thing we need to admit is this: when it comes to Lewandowski, right? Yes, he scores a lot of goals, but that's really all he offers in this Barca team.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
that's
real.
all that
Haaland's
you
a better
need.
version.
When
Haaland's
we're just being objective, when we watch Lewandowski for 90 minutes, he doesn't offer much in the attack apart from his goals,
Yeah.
right? And whereas other, like when it comes to typical Barca strikers, usually they are
Alvarez will give you
goal
much
scorers,
more
they
than
are
just
menace
goals.
in attack.
Alvarez will give you much more.
No.
I know.
Okay, wait. So look. Okay, so as a footballer, Julian Alvarez, yes, Erling Haaland is a limited footballer, but
Yeah.
he's the best finisher in the world, in my opinion. Like what a
Yeah.
striker is meant to do, I think he's the best
I think
finisher.
Harry
He
Kane
is,
is
in
a
my
better
opinion.
finisher.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Harry Kane's a better
Nah,
finisher.
Haaland
I'm
is
saying
a better
finisher.
finisher.
I'm not saying the most goals. I'm talking about finishing abilities.
Kane's got.
I
a
don't
goal.
think so.
second.
But
Dude,
Kane is
Harry
but
Kane is
Kane is a
second, to be
better
honest.
player than Haaland, though. Like
No,
Kane
Kane is a
better.
better all-round
Kane's-
player. Yes,
Yes.
I
Kane
feel
is
like
a better
Kane's
all-round player than Haaland.
Go ahead, Jonas,
but
go ahead,
I think
Jonas,
a
go
goal scoring, finishing,
Nah,
I
Kane's
would
a
give
better
that to
finisher,
Haaland.
bro.
But
Kane's
it's
got
very
every
close,
finish,
and that's
bro.
the thing. Barca volume. It's very close. It's not like far away.
No, I mean, so the thing is, it's close, but look, like picture this, right? Barcelona, your team has the technical ability in that midfield where you don't really need your striker to get involved with build-up play.
Exactly.
All that, like what Barca needs is somebody that's in the box, right? Like with Lewandowski. But could you imagine if Haaland is up front? You have Lamine Yamal, you have Pedri, you have Frankie, you have
Exactly.
Danny Olmo, then you got Alejandro Balde on the left side whipping crosses in. Brother, Erling
Bro.
Haaland would be a much. But the thing is, didn't he just sign like a 9-year deal?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I don't think he leaves
Will,
anywhere.
Will,
He's
I
not
swear
leaving,
down.
man. It's a dream
Will,
signing.
I swear
don't
down.
even- we don't
I
even
swear
mention
down.
that, bro.
When
Let's
he
go.
was at Dortmund, I was screaming for Madrid to get him over Mbappe.
But
I
we were
was
in for him.
screaming.
Yeah,
What?
We
you
were.
Yeah, but then we
Nah,
decided to
but-
pick flipping Mbappe over, and then Mbappe did what he did.
But
and then
Mbappe's
we
a better player, though, to be fair.
Nah, but
mean,
Haaland
all
would
round,
suit.
yeah.
Nah, but Haaland would have suited Madrid much better, in my opinion. Much.
I
better.
feel like
Vinny,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
see
Will,
because- Okay, go
hold
ahead.
on, Will. Before you go,
Yeah.
I think Sam is actually spitting when he says that. I think that
Okay.
if you guys had signed Haaland last season over Kylian, honestly, Will,
would've
if I'm
been
gonna be
better.
real, I think
Yeah.
that he would have actually figured.
I'm not comparing them
way
to.
more.
Mbappe is not even a striker.
By the way, by the way,
By
By the way,
Well, but that's
just to make it
because
clear,
Haaland
just
is
to make it
an
clear for
actual
everyone, I am not
go
comparing
ahead.
these two as
No, they're not
footballers.
comparing them. No.
I am not comparing these two as a footballers. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm comparing them to who suits better for Madrid, and Haaland suits us much better than
Absolutely,
Mbappe.
man.
He does.
No,
Because
wait, but
Mbappe and Vinicius, they're basically the same position. So
Yeah.
you guys don't even need Mbappe.
Why do you
to
think?
Man
Why do you think them two cannot work together? Why? Because they're
City.
trying to do the
Because
same
they always
thing.
drifting
point.
to the
Will,
left.
Will,
This
this is
exactly,
This is
they're
why
not
when,
doing
when
Hey,
I
Will,
said
Will,
Dave,
but I think we're
Will,
Will,
do you
I
remember
think we're
when
losing
Dave was
focus
telling
what the
you?
actual
Will,
topic was, though, because we
Yeah.
were supposed to do the
Last
predictions,
point,
right?
Omar. Go ahead.
No, so I was just saying, this is remember when you were doing the
That's
Galactica
a
show
good point,
with
though,
Dave made a good point of like when you have the problem of like Vinny and Mbappe is that they're very similar players in the way they like to play, and that's why sometimes they cancel each other out, and it just comes down to who's the better player that always stands out. When it comes to Haaland is not like Vinny. So Vinny will do his job, and Haaland will be doing a completely different job in that Madrid team if he was the striker. Do you understand what I mean, right? And both of them might have been able to work better because
All right.
maybe.
All right, look, fair enough. But look, for the rest of these predictions, it's gonna kind of be like rapid fire style. Like,
No problem,
we
no
can
problem.
debate
Let's
on
do that.
certain things, but like, let's not take too long with giving our
All right,
answers,
no problem,
right?
no problem. Let's do it.
So I want to talk about the Champions League real quick.
Yeah.
Does anybody here believe that either Real Madrid or Barca can win the UCL?
Yeah, of
because-
course.
I think Barcelona will make it to the semifinals. I think Real Madrid would probably be eliminated before that quarterfinals.
In the quarters.
Quarterfinals, likely.
Quarterfinals,
But
okay.
can we win it? Yes.
But also, this is also subjective though, because it depends on the road to get there. Because if, let's say, for example, Real Madrid
exactly. True.
gets a little bit of a break,
You know what?
Barcelona got a little bit of a
And
break.
here's the thing, volume. Another
Barca
thing I
got a
need to
little bit of a
say:
break.
if Real Madrid, let's say Real Madrid have a good run and they have an easy run to the final, if they reach the final, because in a final against Real Madrid, it doesn't matter who they play. They could end up winning the Champions
Yeah.
League if they get
But
a good.
this
They get a good.
yeah. And this is
Yeah,
what I
go
was telling. I was telling Dave yesterday, because Dave was like, "I think we're gonna make it to the semifinals." I'm like, "Okay, so if Real Madrid makes it to the semifinals, watch out, because Real Madrid knows how to win Champions Leagues. Nobody
You know
knows how
what,
to win Champions League more than Real
Miguel.
Madrid. So if they make it to the semifinals, dude, watch out, because
Miguel,
that
you know
means
what?
they're playing extremely
Unpopular
well.
opinion. I've said this to people, Miguel. Unpopular opinion. I think we have a bigger chance of possibly winning the Champions League than the league this season. Possibly.
That's not
Hey,
even that
listen, you
crazy.
guys. I mean,
That's
listen,
not even ridiculous.
it's not. I'll be honest.
It's hard-
because
it's hard to
when
argue.
you know the history of Madrid, you realize it's not really that much of an unpopular opinion. Real Madrid have shown in the past few years they can completely stink the league and just take
Yeah.
the Champions League serious and go
Yeah.
win it. And this is the
Go
thing,
ahead.
Will. So when you
You
come
know,
to
he's
your
actually
point,
not lying.
Real
Bro. Do you
Madrid and
remember
Barca,
they were like? Do you,
when it
Omar,
comes
do
to
you
Real
remember
Madrid
the
and
season?
Barca,
They were like
I-
19 points behind us, and like
Yeah,
I think
17, 18, I think.
18.
Yeah,
17.
2018. Yeah,
They're like
2018.
19
Yeah.
19 points behind us, you still won the Champions
I've
League.
never seen anything like it.
Exactly. And Will, just to answer your question quickly, I think when it comes down to both of us, can we both win the Champions League? Yes. Yes. You like, come on. Like, I know,
No, wait,
obviously,
but
we're
do you
going to say
think that any
Barcelona
of
has
us
been a long
will?
time, but dude, don't ever sleep on these clubs. Barca and
Yeah,
Real Madrid can just turn up one season and just go in the Champions
I
League.
think we
You
got a
understand what I
great
mean,
chance.
right?
I
Yeah,
think Barcelona
By the
have
way,
an
yeah,
amazing
go ahead,
chance,
Yeah.
but outside shout, Chelsea, in my opinion, they could possibly go far. In my
Chelsea!
opinion, that's
Oh,
crazy take,
I
bro.
mean,
they have
outside chance,
amazing
maybe.
talent, man.
Do
Esteban,
not
Kimmich,
underestimate
It's
Chelsea.
No,
not even,
I
it's
actually-
not even
no.
a crazy
That's
take.
Joan
They're the
Pedro.
world champions. They're the world champions. That's not a crazy take.
Yeah, it's not a
They
crazy
look good,
take.
in my opinion. And
Hey,
Chelsea
bro,
not
they are
winning
my
that
favorite
shit,
Chelsea not
team.
man.
wrong. World
Chelsea not
champions.
winning that shit they first season back.
Chelsea
in the
are
league,
used to
so
be.
Chelsea
They
not
are
winning
good
that shit,
at
bro.
tournament as
Chelsea
well.
not winning that shit.
Let's not lie, man.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Chelsea-
but Carnage, what are you
yeah,
saying?
Chelsea-
Chelsea's
Chelsea
like the
are a
mini
cup
version
team.
of Real Madrid.
Chelsea-
They
That's
slap
what they
PSG,
all- they
bro.
get the
They
Yeah,
job
but
slap
done.
Chelsea are a
PSG.
cup team. Chelsea are a
You
cup
gotta
team. That's
give
what
him
I
the
mean,
flag.
No.
The la-
They're a
no,
cup
no,
team,
no,
though.
okay.
Yeah, remember when they won the Champions League in 2021?
Yeah,
No
no,
one
yeah,
saw
yeah,
that
they beat
coming.
us. Yeah,
bro,
whatever,
the
fair.
2 times they won the Champions League, they
Yeah,
were
no one
doing
saw it coming.
horrendous
That's to
in
be
the
honest,
league.
it's true.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Spanish Super Cup. And by the way, I do not think we win the UCL this season. I don't. I think that's too much to ask for
Can you
Gabby.
win it?
I think La
will you
Liga,
win it?
though,
It's a
yes.
different story.
But
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So Spanish Super Cup. What are you guys
I
saying?
think
I
Barcelona.
think
man.
I think both
I
of
think
us
we
have a
win the
chance of
Spanish
winning.
Super Cup.
I
do
think the
feel
Barca
Okay.
can win it. It's just one of those trophies that either
Okay.
team can
Good
win.
to get a Clasico final.
Like volume. Like what do you think, bro?
I just think that Real Madrid wins either Copa del Rey or Super Cup, at least one of those.
Nah, but you got to make a
100%.
Spanish Super Cup prediction. You got to predict
Super
Spanish.
Cup
Gotta make one.
prediction. I'm going with Barcelona.
Barca. Okay, Sam.
Yeah.
I agreed. Barca.
I actually think that we win.
Games.
I think that.
That's not a bad take.
Yeah. I
So
think
you
that
win
we
La
win the
Liga and
Spanish
Super
Super Cup.
La Liga
Huh?
and Super Cup for you. For you, it's La Liga and Super Cup.
Those are the two that I think that we win. Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
What
Who
do you
wins
think?
Copa del Rey?
Nah.
Yeah, that's-
But
that's-
brother,
No,
You know what?
where?
That's the
objectively
one.
speaking,
That-
Yeah,
that's
Who
that's
wins
the
it?
one.
I mean, who wins
I've
it?
only seen us win Copa del Rey one time.
He's
I've
not
only seen us win
lying.
it once.
Yeah,
22,
2023,
23,
right?
right?
2023.
Yes,
right?
against Osasuna. I've only seen us
Yeah.
win it one
Yeah.
time. So
That's true because before that was 2014. Before that was
Dude,
2014.
No,
Then
no,
no,
no,
shit
no.
that you only seen it once
It was,
doesn't
no,
make
it
it
wasn't.
any less
No, it
probable.
wasn't.
Will.
Wait,
It was
like
not
what year, Sam?
2014. It was not 2014. It was 2011. It was
2014,
2011.
2014,
bro.
bro.
No,
no,
they are the
the
Bale.
Bale moment.
No, no.
Oh no, yeah,
Gareth Bale.
Bale,
Bale.
Sam.
Oh
Gareth
The
shit!
Bale
Bale
No,
moment. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
The Barca
yeah,
versus
yeah,
Bale.
I thought it was a Super Cup. I thought
Was
I
that
thought it
when
was
Gareth
the
Bale
Barca.
absolutely cooked Mark Bartra?
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
one.
I've
The
seen it
final.
3
Yeah, that
times.
was the
Yeah,
2014.
I've seen it 3 times.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
obviously
So look, so we
2011
won
was
it in the
Ronaldo
last
extra time, the header,
15 years. We've won it 2011 3 times, bro.
3 times.
Like,
yeah.
We have a better chance of winning the Champions League. So
I
Copa del
forgot,
Rey,
I
I
forgot
always
the Bale
want to win
throw
it,
for a second.
but it's not something that I'm used to seeing us win. So
Yeah, you could
I'm
win it. but
going to
you're
say
not
the
used to
Spanish
seeing
Super
it,
Cup for Real Madrid. I think we don't win Copa del Rey. I think Barca win Copa del Rey. It's either
I'm not
Barca or
gonna lie,
Real.
right? If it comes down to it between Barca and Madrid, I'm gonna say Barca. But then again, I'll be honest with you. When it comes to the Copa del Rey, we've seen other teams outside of Barca and Real
Yeah.
Madrid win it most.
But
of
I
the
think
time.
Atleti has a good chance of winning.
That's
the
what
Copa
I'm
del Rey.
saying, and
That's
that's why. That's
bro.
why if it comes to between Barca and Real Madrid, I'm gonna choose Barca. But I would not be surprised if it's neither of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
And hey, outside shot, Athletic Bilbao. They have been winning it twice
Again.
in the last 5 years.
Again.
Atletico.
Athletic Bilbao, they have won it twice.
Atletico Madrid could win it.
Bilbao again.
We
Like
cannot
Warrior.
have Nico winning.
Hey,
that.
you never know, man. They
Nah,
kept
man, we're
Nico
not trying to see
Williams.
Nico Williams.
So you
do
saying
trophies.
that
He's
Nico
dumb.
Williams would have made the right choice by staying?
Nah, hell
Nah,
no.
nah,
What
that
are you
cannot
talking
be.
about, man? We ain't letting Bilbao. Bilbao is not winning trophies.
Nah, listen. If we have to get knocked out, let's beat Bilbao first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
not
Yeah.
Bilbao first and then go for
All right,
then
fair
go
enough.
back next time.
Wait, Volume, did you answer already, bro?
For which one? For the
For
Copa del Rey?
Copa del Rey.
They said
So
Barca. He said Barca.
I said this earlier. I think Real Madrid, in my opinion, I think Real Madrid wins Copa del Rey and maybe
Okay.
Super Cup next season. I think Barcelona will most definitely win La Liga next season.
All right.
And I
fair
bring
enough.
up
Sam.
Carnage. I think
go
that
ahead,
in
go
the
ahead.
Copa del Rey,
Uh-huh.
I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be Athletic either. I think it's gonna be a team like Rayo or Villarreal or somebody else. I generally feel like every
Okay.
3 years we get like one of those weird winners, bro. And dude, we don't win the Copa del Rey every single. I know we won the most, right? Over 30, but it's like how many times have we won it back to back? Like we don't do that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I think 16, 17, 17, 18, around that area.
Yeah,
we won.
but
Okay.
we did, recently we've only won it 2 times in the last 6 years or something.
All right,
So-
fair enough. Sam,
Yeah.
what are you saying?
This one I actually think we will win. This one I think we'll win.
Oh,
If he can
okay.
if he can actually win this with either the league or the UCL, yeah, that would be a very good start in his Madrid career. Very
Okay.
good start.
All
So
right, fair
fingers
enough.
crossed.
All right, let's talk about the Pichichi. Top scorer. I'm going Mbappe once again.
Oh, I
Yeah,
agree.
As much as I hate to say it, man, Mbappe, man.
I mean, I'm not
okay.
gonna lie. I feel like
Mm.
Lewandowski is not gonna turn up this season like he did last season. So Mbappe.
Yeah. Hey, outside shot, Alexander Sørloth from Athletic Madrid. He might be
Nah.
competing
No, man. Alexander Sola is a good player. He's not.
By the way,
gonna-
He doesn't-
put off the
he doesn't
bench though,
score enough.
Warrior. Pichichi
He doesn't
off the
score
bench.
enough.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah,
I feel like
You know what?
even though he doesn't,
Do you know what?
I would love
I've
Sørloth
got
at
I've
Real
got I've got my outsider actually. Rafinha, if he can do what he did.
I mean, don't be surprised, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like Yamal this season could turn up with goals
See,
this season.
Yeah.
Omar, and I wish that I should have told Volume to hold on for one, because I remember Volume said Yamal is gonna bag 30.
Guys,
in
I
La
don't.
Liga.
I'm telling you guys.
No, but
Do
he
you
said
think
Mbappe
he can do
early.
that?
Season
He
Yamal
said
finds
Mbappe
his
before we
goal
started
scoring
the game.
boots, bro.
Hold on,
And
wait.
if he
Do you
does, bro,
think he
he
can
could-
do that, Omar?
He could. I think he could. I
Wait,
think he's
30
gonna-
goals.
I think I can see, bro. I'm telling you right now. I feel like because every season he keeps improving.
30
on
La
something.
Liga goals.
He keeps improving on
I
Thirty
can't see
something
that many
in his game.
goals, bro. Because that's
I
what
don't
it'll take.
I don't know about 30 goals in the league.
I
However,
can see him
think
scoring.
it's
I can
crazy.
see him
I can see
scoring
him
30
putting
goals a
25.
season. I can see that.
Yeah,
30
30
goals a
season,
season.
all round
I
season.
can see
I'll
20
take it.
goals this season, Will.
Oh,
I can
okay.
see that.
All
I
right.
don't think so.
Okay, wait.
Guys, can I
All right. No,
Yeah,
sorry,
let me
go
just
ahead,
say
sorry,
this. Yamal 30 goals. The only problem is that we have so many goal scorers. His number one thing is still to be a playmaker. So I think he's going to score around 28, 27.
Wait,
If he
in
gets
all
30,
comps
that'd be
or
ridiculous.
wait, in all comps, Jonas? Or
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in La
like
Liga?
27, 28 all comps. Like that's what I think is going to
All
happen.
right, but then
Competitions,
what are
I
you
can
guys
see him
saying for La Liga though?
Pichichi.
Will.
Yamal
Yeah,
or
Pichichi.
Pichichi?
Yeah,
Pichichi
I'm
and
telling
Mbappe.
you right now,
I
Will.
think Mbappe is still going to run it back, bro. I think
All
he's
right,
going to
fair
score
enough.
28,
Will, hear me
29
out,
just in the
Will.
league.
This season, Will, I'm going right. This season, right? Huge take. I think he puts 40 goals in
Who?
our competitions.
Who?
Yamal this season. No competition.
Okay,
Hold
40
on.
and all. Wait, hold on.
40 goals
Not
in
hold on, wait,
all
not GA. Just goals.
Goals.
Yeah, just
40 goals.
40
I think he
goals.
scores
That's
20.
all
that's
competitions.
the
So
whole
Hold
that's
on.
before the wait, hold on, wait. So that hold on, wait. So Omar, I want to make sure. So that's
No,
without the assist.
huge take. I'm telling you guys.
That's
I think
without
this
the
season-
assist.
Whoa, wait, can I say one thing? Whoa, Omar, this is without
40
penalties.
goals.
Wait, hold up. This is without pens. He's not our penalty taker. He's
Yeah.
not. That's something we got to remember.
I mean,
There's
listen, if he
no
puts
way.
hold on. Will, if he puts 20 goals in the league, let's say he puts 20 or 25 in the league, right? And let's say he puts 10 in the Champions League. That's how many goals? 35. And let's
10
say he
in the
puts 5,
Champions League is very
10.
crazy.
Who
Hold on,
knows,
wait.
bro? I'm
How
just
many
saying,
goals
bro. You
did
don't know
Lamine
how many
Yamal
goals did he
have
put last
last
season?
season?
How many goals did he put
In the
in
Champions League,
last
he
season?
had
No,
5,
no,
to be
just
honest.
hold on, wait, but
Five
wait,
last
just-
season, exactly 5.
hold on,
I
wait,
think
but
he
like,
had 5.
overall, how many goals did he score last season?
I think
Like,
18.
18.
20.
something
In all
wait, so
competitions.
Omar,
In all
Yeah.
competitions.
Yeah.
wait,
18.
so yeah, in all
Yeah.
comps.
But Will, this
Yeah,
is
they
my
did.
point. But Will, I'm just
But
saying, bro.
so you
I
think
feel
he
like
takes,
we're
like,
gonna
that
see a
big of a
boost.
step?
No, wait. Obviously, that's why I said hard take.
No,
because
21,
it's very-
21, sorry,
it could be
21.
unlikely.
21?
But here's the
Yeah.
thing, bro. Yamal. The thing is, Will, we're seeing Yamal every single year. He's getting his growth. It's just going crazy, right? So we see him go from here to here. You feel me, right? I feel like his goal scoring numbers could improve drastically this season. You understand what I mean, right? Because he's gonna be a
I
problem,
agree.
bro.
Mad.
Don't possibly-
We
Go
don't
ahead,
need
Jonas, go
that.
ahead.
Look at the goals he was scoring. Wait. Look at last season. Right? He didn't score a lot of goals, but look at the goals he was scoring from outside the box, the curlers, all of those goals.
Not gonna lie,
He wasn't
40
trying
would be
that much.
I'm
madness.
just saying, bro. He
Nah,
clearly
but
you can
guys,
see his
bro.
finishing
Go ahead,
getting
Jonas. Go ahead,
better, bro.
Jonas.
Bro,
Go
my
ahead,
thing
Jonas.
is, we don't actually even need that, bro. I'd rather have Yamal stay the playmaker. We have Ferran, Lewandowski, Rafinha. All these guys can score, bro. Rashford, dude, we need you as the main playmaker. I'd rather have you get 40 assists than
Okay.
40 goals because the other guys, they don't get assists. So I think Yamal maybe, but Omar, the only thing that I say Yamal doesn't score 40, maybe 32, 33. He's not on penalties. He's just that's my one concern.
Hey,
You
that's
gotta
fine.
be on
And
pens.
that's why I called it a hot take because
No, for sure.
If he
No,
tells
definitely.
Lewandowski to hold
Remember
bench,
this hot
take
take, Will.
pens, then
If he
fair enough.
puts 20 or 25 this season in the league, bro, I'm gonna look like a genius because
You know what?
Bro,
I tell you what, Omar,
Go ahead.
if Lamine Yamal bags 40 goals alone without
Alone.
the assist,
In our
and then
competition.
because look, let's be real. If he bags 40 goals, he's gonna definitely have like 20 assists. So let's say he has like 60
bro,
GA.
60 GA this season.
If he has 60 GA,
Yeah.
depending on what you win, I might be saying Ballon d'Or. I'm not gonna lie.
It
Yeah,
has
Bro,
to be, bro.
60,
40
bro, Will.
goals.
Yamal at 19. Hold on, Will. You're talking about a 19-year-old putting 60 goals. You're not putting him in the Ballon d'Or. Bro, that's gonna
Bro,
be
he
No,
has to, bro.
No, I just said I would be saying Ballon d'Or.
Oh, I
He
think
would win it.
everyone would. Let's be honest, Will.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
would.
you gotta be
For a
objective.
19-year-old to
But
put
to be
60
fair,
GA,
60
bro.
goals. I think that's
60 G. No, I'm sorry, man.
60
Is
GA
that-
is
is that
crazy.
R9?
Kinda crazy,
I mean,
right?
R9
Nah,
way
I
out
think
before our
that's
time,
too
but
much.
when R9 put at the
60
age of
GA
21 put
is like
47 and
Neymar,
49.
like prime Neymar, bro. Like that's like prime Neymar, kind of like 60
Exactly,
GA.
bro. We're talking about
Yeah,
Neymar
yeah.
Santos over here, bro.
Okay,
Nah,
That was
but
Santos
all right.
Neymar.
I didn't see it to believe it. I mean, the assist, he's the assist goal already. But
Okay.
when it comes to scoring, I don't know yet. Still.
He needs to
Okay,
improve
we'll see.
1v1
I think-
finishing as well.
Let's
yeah.
put
So
some-
I think Yamal's around like that 30 GA this season. Like that's where I think.
yeah, that's realistically
30
what
GA
Yeah.
at all comes.
Realistically, that's where
Yeah,
he put
yeah.
it.
Just like in
He
general.
already had more than that.
He had 43 last season. GA.
He already had more than that last season.
39. Hold on. Wait. I need to search.
Hold on, wait. Did he have 40?
Wait,
what do you
wait,
GA.
wait,
I'm
wait,
not
he had
even
a lot.
joking.
GA.
He
said
had like
GA,
24
bro.
assists and like 21 goals. Something
Wait,
like
No.
that.
he had 43 last season.
No. I think
Yeah,
he
he
had
had 20
49.
plus assists.
No, I
I'm
think he
not
had
lying.
49.
Will, this is my point.
Bro,
49
he was
last season.
he was the top assister in La Liga. You guys forgot. He had like
Violation.
15 assists.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
10
yeah,
assists.
yeah.
I don't
Oh
know.
shit.
Will, he's 49 GA last season.
All right,
This
yeah.
is my point.
Oh shit.
He's gonna
I'm
get
wilding.
better. That's what I'm telling you guys, bro.
He
Do
could
not
genuinely
sit on
have
this position,
60
and I'm telling you.
60
Oh
GAs.
shit.
He
Nah,
could.
that's fucking bro. That's fucking crazy. That is crazy. All right. All right. Talk to me about who keeps the most clean sheets. It's
Real
definitely
Madrid.
not going to be one of our teams. So
Okay.
So like the Golden Glove. I give it to
think-
like the Bilbao keeper. What's his name? Fucking like
Simon.
Bilbao? Wait, Bill, have you seen this guy's been leaking goals this past few? Come on, bro. You
They've
see
been
what
holding
Well, we
Six,
know how,
bro.
but like we know how. Okay, it's either Bilbao or so it's either Unai Simon
Sweaty.
or Jan Oblak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
could be Oblak. I mean, it could be Oblak. Yeah. It could be
Yeah,
Oblak.
yeah, one of those two.
I'll
like,
give
what
it
you
to
guys
Oblak.
think? Like real quick. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna have to give it to Oblak because of experience, man. But he's
Okay.
getting old. I'm
Oblak.
not gonna lie. He's a
Yeah.
bit shaky in the last few years, but
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to Yuna. I think Yuna is gonna get it, bro.
Nice
This year.
one. Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Yuna,
bro,
you
Young
won it
Garcia
last
to
year,
get
right?
it? Bro, do you know how good Young Garcia has to play for him to get it?
Listen, if Joan
Bro.
Garcia wins the Golden Glove, he's going to be Spain's #1 in the world.
Bro, give him the Ballon d'Or.
He's
bro.
gonna
No,
be
but
that
that's
idiot.
ass, because think about it, Will.
He plays for Barca. He will
No,
be the
but
number one anyway.
with that the
Simon's
Barca
getting
defense.
benched. He's
No,
getting
because here's
benched.
the thing, Will, you know our defense is trash.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know our defense is bad, right? If he wins the Golden Glove, that means he's literally having to save us, literally in games,
Have
bro.
to save the
Nah,
Titanic.
Hey, look,
to
any
win it, bro.
Madrid fan that's saying Courtois, I have bad news
Bro,
for
is
you.
that- is that
There's
Courtois-
no
is
way
that
in hell with
Courtois in the
our defense,
Champions League, bro?
unless Xabi Alonso has a tactical masterclass and we perform out of our
Come on, man.
mind.
Some
There's
respect
no
for Courtois,
way in
man. I
hell.
can't believe you're not believing on your guy Courtois, man.
Nah.
How many times
Hey,
has
look,
this guy
man.
saved you?
Dean Houston's not enough, bro. Houston's not enough. And Courtois' back got to be hurt
If we had
from like the last
Saliba,
3 years.
if we
bro.
had Saliba this season, different conversation.
Yeah,
Then it
yeah,
would
different
have been a
conversation.
different
All right,
Nah, but
fair enough.
Simon's got it, bro. I think.
All right, fair enough. Okay, next top assister in La Liga.
Woo, this is easy.
Yamal.
I
This
think
gotta
Yamal.
be
Yeah,
unanimous, by the
Yamal.
way. Whoa,
Yamal.
come on, bro. It's got to be Yamal. It has to be Yamal.
Hey, outside shot, Arda Güler.
Yeah,
True.
the Warriors.
yes.
Warrior.
Oh,
This is
that's
why
one.
I got you on the
Yo,
channel, Warrior.
Will,
This is why
Will,
you on the channel. Yeah.
Will, no,
That's what
I'm
talking
Will.
about.
Wait, Will. I have to second that with Wayne, bro. If Goulet this season starts under Xavi, I think he's going to be
Bro,
a top assistant
he's
this
going
season.
to
If
be
he
special,
starts,
man.
brother, did
Please,
I
He
No,
was-
no,
I'm
no,
telling
no,
you
no,
right
no.
now, Will, hot
Did
take.
you just
Another hot
say
take,
if
Will.
he starts?
I think Goulet this season.
Did
puts
you just say
50 to
if he
18
starts?
assists.
Oh my brother,
If
he's
he
gonna
starts
start.
every game, he puts
Bro,
50
he's
to
gonna.
18
He's
assists.
going to do it.
No.
50 to 18. If he
Hold on,
starts
like
this season.
Omar Goulet locked in. He started.
Bro,
In
I'm
that
not gonna lie.
Okay, and if he does, he will be your top assistant.
Kylian
I agree.
Mbappe is
Go ahead.
gonna eat next season, man. He's going to eat.
right.
It all
No, no,
depends on
but-
Kylian Mbappe.
But I think that we can all
No,
acknowledge
Kylian will score, bro. Don't worry about
that
it. Kylian will find
Jamal
it
is
out.
definitely the favorite for
Yeah.
for top assists. Of course.
I think it's between those two.
yeah, but Arda's a because I was gonna bring up
Guys,
Arda.
outside shot. Maybe
Bayern?
Bayana from Atleti.
Yes.
Oh,
Alex
that's a
Bayern.
good
Bayana,
one.
because out of the goals,
Julian
I think that
Alvarez,
next season,
Sorloth,
all the goals that
Griezmann.
Atletico score, I think it's going to come.
Let's
from
just be
Bayana.
honest.
Bayana's
Let's be
production.
honest. The only way Lamine Yamal don't get is if either he's injured for a long period of
Yeah.
time, or if Barcelona's attack wastes like 50 chances a game.
And
But
it's not
dude,
going to happen. Let's
Sam,
be real.
we
Let's be real.
still miss
Our
enough
attack is not going to be
chances. Sam,
wasteful.
Sam, we still missed enough chances. Like Yamal's gonna get
That's
it.
the
Guys. I'm gonna
thing.
just put it simple for you guys. Yamal got, I think, 13 La Liga assists last year. I think he's gonna get maybe 17, 18 this year, bro. Maybe not.
I think Arda gives him a run for his money.
I'm not going to lie. I do think so too. If
Arda can stay fit,
Arda Güler
yeah.
plays a lot next season, I can see
Okay.
this assist race. There being an assist race between Yamal
Yeah.
and Güler.
All right,
I mean, the
now
pass-
let's get to
I know he's a
big
baller,
one.
but
let's get. No, actually, wait. Yeah, we'll do this one actually.
Okay.
Player of the season.
whoa,
Yamal.
Rafinha got it last year, right?
Yeah.
Rafinha got it
And
last
then
year.
You know
you got
what?
it the year before.
You know what? I'm gonna say
Do
this.
we think that a Madrid or Barca player get it, or do you think maybe like an Atleti
It
player?
depends
gets
on
it?
who
Nah,
wins it.
if Atletico win
You know
La
what?
Liga, I think Alvarez could win the.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
ahead, Sam.
this. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
Outside shot. I'm not gonna go for the obvious one.
I
I'm
said,
gonna
go.
go Arda Güler. I think he has a shot. He has a
If he
shot.
puts 20 assists and you guys win the league next season, I can see. it.
Mm.
If he puts 20
Ah,
next
bro.
season, 20
don't
assists,
know.
and you guys win the league.
If
Let's
he
say you
balls
guys,
out,
let's say you guys had a season like we did last season, where you guys win two trophies,
Or another
and
guy.
Copa del
Or
Rey.
another guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think
Already?
Will knows who I might
Already?
now even say. Another outsider, if I don't include
Say it
Barcelona.
now, bro.
Chouameni, that's another one. Because
Oh no.
Nah,
I
Nah.
can't see.
No.
Do you know how hard it is for a defender to get player of the season? Do you know how phenomenal you have
what is
to
he gonna
play?
do, bro?
Like, yo, bro,
Yeah, you got to be the
like,
king
so
of
we
the
would
clean sheets. I
need
hear that.
Chouameni to turn into prime Casemiro with a little blend of Van Dyke.
Let me tell you a fun fact. Cool. Let me tell you a fun fact.
Will,
Will,
very
I'll tell
quickly.
you this fun fact.
As far as for me,
Just one final thing before
Yeah.
I mute. The season we won the double undercard, 2023-2024.
Yeah.
I'll say this factual evidence, mate.
It's the first
Every
goal.
time, yeah, that Chouameni started, we were unbeaten. Every
Bro.
time. We didn't lose a single game when he was unbeaten.
He's a baller. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Omar. Go ahead.
okay. So for me, I think my final decision is gonna be Yamal. I think Yamal is really. I think he's very likely to win it because I think he's going to improve massively this season, especially if we retain our title. You understand what I mean? I feel like he's going to be the key to it, right? As far as like a guy who could potentially win it at Barcelona, apart from Yamal, I say Pedri. I think that Pedri last season, if you look at how integral he was in that midfield and how many games he played last season, this season he could finally be given, because I think he should have won it last season, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Even though I
agree.
rate Rafinha, I love Rafinha, and I'm not even against Rafinha winning it. I just think that Pedri, bro, his importance in that midfield should not be slept upon. You understand what I mean, right? However, for Real Madrid,
Okay, look, fair enough.
for Real Madrid,
No. I'm talking about for La Liga, not for each team. Just who wins it for La Liga, not for each team. Though.
okay. For me, Yamal.
Yeah.
Let me say, all
For
right.
you-
For me, I think Lamine Yamal. Guys, I'm not trying to glaze Lamine. Lamine is the best player in the world, bro. So is he gonna win it? I think the only reason why Lamine and Pedri didn't get it last year was because Rafinha's numbers were just way better.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise it should have actually been Pedri.
Pedri should have
But
won it.
dude, if it's a race between Lamine and Pedri, Yamal's gonna win it just because these guys are stats merchants. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
he'll have better stats, so it's gonna be Lamine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Warrior,
Lamine
go
as
ahead,
well.
brother.
I'm gonna have to say it's Lamine Yamal, man.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing
Okay.
more.
Fair enough. I'm going Mbappe. I think
Ooh,
Mbappe gets
you
it.
can do it if you guys win.
But I
It
ain't gonna
depends
lie.
if you guys win it.
Let's be honest. This whole thing depends on who wins the league as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, to be honest.
That's
Nah,
going to.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true. Okay. Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, Sam. So then you just said, wait, Sam, who'd you say?
What?
Wait,
Who
like
you got?
You said
Wait, Sam,
Arda
who you
Güler.
got?
I said
Güler, no?
outside. I said outsider. An outsider. My main one is
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
okay.
But you think it'll be Yamal though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Fair
Outsider
enough.
though, Gula.
And then last one before we wrap up. Surprise player. Who do you think is underrated right now that not enough people are speaking about? That's
There's
gonna
so
go
many.
crazy.
There's
But
many,
there's
bro.
so many, man.
You
But
gotta pick
Wait,
one.
wait,
Only
I'ma have
one
to-
you can
what's the
pick.
question?
Only
I
one.
missed it.
I'm
So
taking
surprise player.
Fermin Lopez.
Wait,
I
who-
feel
wait,
like this.
Who?
Fermin
Fermin?
Lopez. Yeah.
Fermin
I feel like
Lopez.
this is the season he's
Go ahead,
going to
Warren, go
explode like some crazy level. I think this is the season he announced to the world like this is who I am. I'm him. You know what I
Whoa.
mean? He's gonna explode in my opinion. Fermin Lopez. But
Nah, bro. You know what it is for Barca? I'll give it to Fermin or even Marcus Rashford. Because let's be honest, his career right now is at a all-time low. So for Barca, it can be Rashford or Fermin. But like, if I'm going outside, right, to Real Madrid, I can say Carreras. I actually rate Carreras. I think he's a good player,
good.
right? And then if I go outside of Barca and Real Madrid, I think you know what? That Cardoso kid from Atletico Madrid is a baller.
Johnny Cardoso, yeah.
That
He's
guy's
American
good,
as well,
bro.
right?
That guy's good, bro. You know what he is? He's legit like Casado. But he's going to play for Atletico Madrid. He's going to get more minutes. He's going to get a lot more exposure. People are going to know him. So Cardoso's got a shot too. I just got to say it.
So we're talking underrated players this season.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I'm just asking. So, like, pick one player that you think will be like the surprise player of the year, and you can only be a surprise if you're
Surprise this season.
Yeah.
I think if he plays,
He's a
Flick
baller,
plays him this
bro.
season, I'm gonna go Mark Bernal.
Oh,
Mark
Mark
I was going to
Bernal.
say that, but I
Wait,
think
how
he's
will
not
Mark
going to
Bernal
play.
start though? Like,
That's the thing. No, Will. He's coming back from injury. Flick really
Yeah,
likes
so-
this guy. I think that when he is fit, I think Flick will start playing him. And if he comes
Do you
in
know what?
and starts playing well, he's gonna nail that.
You know what?
midfield, bro, 'cause
Unpopular-
Flick really
Omar,
check mine.
unpopular opinion. Yeah, hot take.
Go ahead.
Bernal has a bigger talent and a bigger ceiling than Pedri, in my
Oh
opinion.
my God, brother, why would you say this at the end of the damn show? Fucking Sam, God, come on, brother.
Ooh, I
You know what?
cannot
Hold on,
agree
wait.
with that.
Hold on, wait,
I
Sam.
cannot.
Sam, I need you to
That's
hold
a
that take for another episode because I
Yeah,
don't.
that-
have that much time.
yeah.
Okay.
For me, okay.
My
So
quick
for me,
one.
Will
My quick
Bernal,
one. My
but
quick one.
for your
Franco.
club,
Bernal,
I think.
Do you know
I
what?
think for
I'm
your
saying
club,
Franco.
Yeah,
Franco.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna go for, bro. I think
he gonna even
Franco
touch
this
grass,
season,
bro.
if
He's not
anyone
gonna touch
should be
grass.
surprise package at Real Madrid,
Franco's
it's
making
Franco,
his
bro.
debut against
Eunice, we don't
Osasuna.
have
I'm
Carlo
calling
this
it right
season.
now.
We've got manager
Wait,
with
hold on,
played this
I'm
guy.
asking
Franco for you,
question.
Will.
Is he
Franco
gonna
for
No,
play?
you.
Genuine, Jonas, Franco makes his debut against Osasuna.
He's
Well,
playing
Xabi
this
Alonso
season.
loves this guy.
Jonas,
Yeah,
Bro, he
Jonas,
hasn't even played the
Jonas.
preseason game. He hasn't
Huh?
even played the preseason game. He hasn't
Bro,
even
but he
Brother,
played in the
that-
Club World Cup.
The
He played in the Club World Cup. So
well,
he's
yeah,
not-
but he
he's
played
not
with
exactly
River
rusty.
Plate though.
No,
I
he
think
didn't play with
he-
Did he
Madrid.
play for River
Yeah,
Plate?
he's
Yeah,
from Madrid.
River
No,
Plate
look,
in
here's
their
the
season
thing. The
right now.
only way that Franco does not see that pitch on Tuesday is if we're struggling. If we're struggling, he's not going to bring him on. But I think second half we'll be up 2-3 now.
Will. I don't think he will. I don't think he'll be in the squad for Tuesday. I think it's next week.
Yeah.
That you're
I
gonna
think
see
he
him.
will. I think Franco is immediately
I think
in that squad. bro.
Will. That's why I said for me, because remember the question is surprise packages, right? So
Yeah.
no, I don't think anyone's expecting Franco to really turn up this season.
Yeah.
So I
just
think he
do
could.
it.
That's why I use Bernal as well, because I think that
Oh,
he's
okay.
another one that people have
Hey, you know
forgotten,
what,
right?
Will? I changed my
But
thing.
hold on for
I
Atletico Madrid, I think Jonas using Johnny Cardoso is a very good one because people
Yeah,
already know
he's-
Bayern.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
Thiago
hold
Almada. No
Thiago
problem about
Almada,
it. Thiago
that's
Almada
out as well.
could
But
be the
guys,
one.
Jonas, last word. I do have to wrap.
Yeah,
Right.
bro, I'm changing it, bro. I said Fermin, right? There's a lot of guys. I'm going with Rashford. I think Rashford's going to have a very good season. And you know what? I think he's going to be the surprise player of the season. Just like that.
Okay. I mean, look, that definitely would be a surprise player.
That's a
of the season.
surprise, right? That's all I'm
Rashford.
saying.
Nah. You know what? Look, fair enough. Guys, let us know what you're saying in the comment section. I did start a poll like an hour ago for who will win the league. We got over 300 votes. Barcelona do win it with 51%.
Sir.
Real Madrid second with 46, and Atleti come
bro.
third with 3% of you guys thinking
3%,
that
bro.
they are going
God
to win the league. So
nobody
look,
raised my Aleti, bro.
yeah, look, bro, fuck them. The chat has spoken, right? We have spoken, but now it's time for our teams to go on the pitch. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a phenomenal La Liga season. I
A
can't even
shout out
lie.
in the chat, Gonzalo Garcia. That's another shout. Fair
Say it
play.
again.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
Gonzalo
good one.
Garcia.
Gonzalo, no
That's another
sign,
shout.
brother.
Gonzalo
Gonzalo
Garcia.
Yeah, this
Name.
is a
good shout.
surprise
No.
package.
Gonzalo.
Yeah. Okay, now look, fair enough. But look, guys, this is gonna take you over to Barca Volume, right? Let him know Carnage Raid. And like I said, subscribe to my guy Warrior Cooler. Big up to my guy Sam, his channel as well. Barca Reacts and Omar BYT. We'll be back on Monday. Hopefully, we're bantering Barca for them losing. And then we'll talk about the Madrid game on Monday.
Just a
We'll
draw.
talk about it here.
Mallorca, just get a draw. That's enough. Just get a draw.
5-star performance coming up.